I've got some sort of delay, weather-wise there, I guess.
Yeah. No. Yeah. I said,
Disconnect. Green button.
Auburn 7, 8, and 0.
all right, we're connected.
Florida 2, North Texas 0.
Yeah, the OU game is delayed.
Just ask him who's running the board. Ask him who's running it tonight.
Yeah, this never happens up there, does it?
Okay, well, go ahead and connect us up, and we'll do a countdown here in about a minute.
I read someone they're saying those 3 backboards that probably cost
Can you hear us?
the 3 backboards that Houston plays in it.
Test. Test. Commercials. That's me.
Test.
You there?
Uh-huh.
Just be sure to tell them if it's good to go. We'll do it. Test 1 2 3. Test 1 2 3.
Test.
Here's Lita. All right, we'll go on.
We're going to start the intro in 25 seconds.
25 seconds, he's going to start the intro.
I'll count it down to them. 10, 9, 8.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's time for Carthage football here on your sports beat station, KGAS. Tonight, a special Saturday night edition of high school football. Carthage and Gilmer, two of the most successful high school football programs in East Texas, will face off at Bulldog Stadium. Both teams enter tonight's game with an undefeated record, Gilmer having scored at least 61 points in all 3 games. But the Carthage defense, having only allowed 13 points last week, looks to put an end to the dominant run by the Gilmer offense so far this season. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Carthage Flower Shop, Copper Falls, Denny's, Garrett's Wrecker Service, Bauer Furniture, the Bulldog Stop, First United Methodist Church of Carthage, Kelly's Carthage Collision, your local Sonic, Dustin Burns Real Estate, Courtney Construction, Fidelity Communication, Popcorn Place, Winkler House, Panola College, Panola National Bank, Excel Ford, Carthage Furniture, First State Bank and Trust, Pippin Motor Company, Central Baptist Church of Carthage, the Hope Clinic of Tenaha, ETMC Carthage, Hudson Financial, the City of Carthage, Prosperity Bank, Pritchard and Abbott, Farmers State Bank, Texas Farm Bureau, Bagley Well Service, and Don Watts. The KGAS crew is ready, but first a word from Panola College.
Panola isn't just a college.
Panola means success and the ability to advance my career.
Panola means relationships with a staff that will go above and beyond for my success.
Panola means community.
It's a place that's easy to connect with other students.
And Panola means savings.
I can attend Panola for a fraction of the cost of universities.
Visit panola.edu and find out what Panola will mean for you.
Panola College.
Enroll today.
And now live from Bulldog Stadium, in his 28th season calling Carthage football, here's Larry Allen.
All right. Thank you very much, Clay Ilo. Indeed, your KGAS broadcasting crew of Mark Harris, Dustin Burns, Larry Allen, and Eric Lawrence on the camera, coming to you live from Bulldog Stadium. The Gilmer Buckeyes and the Carthage Bulldogs, two of the top 5 teams in the state in Class 4A, going to get together here tonight, and it should be a classic. Let's take a look at the Bulldog starting offense. First of all, on the offensive line, Peyton Bickham is the center, 6'2", 225. He's a senior. Austin Gray will be at right guard, 5'10", 230-pound junior. The left guard is James Ebarb, 5'11", 250-pound senior. Left tackle is Tanner Elliott, 6'4", 275, a senior. And Jesse Pierce is the right tackle, 6'4", 180-pound junior. So, again, that's Bickham at center. Austin Gray and James Ebarb are the guards, and the tackles Tanner Elliott and Jesse Pierce. We'll return to take a look at the tight end and the wideouts right after this from KGAS.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Give them a call today at 903-694-2911 or stop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. Courtney Construction Incorporated. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction. They'll get it done.
Fidelity Communications is ready to turbocharge your internet service with this amazing offer. You can get 125 megabit internet with 6 months of free Wi-Fi for just $79.99 per month for the first year. New Fidelity Communications customers get special pricing on all 3 different internet packages, ranging from 25 to 125 megabits per second, starting as low as $24.99 per month. Call 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com.
All right, we're looking at a 7:10 start here tonight at Bulldog Stadium instead of the scheduled 7 o'clock because of a couple little rain showers that came through, which had some lightning in them. We're going to look now at the Bulldog tight end and wideouts, and the tight end will be Josh Gradberg, 6'1", 180, a senior. The wideouts would include Rod Calloway, 6'3", 180, a senior, 8 receptions this year, 153 yards and 1 TD. We'll also see D. Bowens, who leads the team in receptions with 14 for 174 yards, 3 touchdowns. And Waylon Ingram coming off a fine outing where he had 5 catches last week against White House. He's a 6', 165-pound junior. That's the tight end and the wideouts for the Bulldogs. We'll look at the offensive backfield right after this from your sports beat station, KGAS.
The ladies at the Popcorn Place are ready to take care of your floral needs. They offer cut flower arrangements, memorials, and potted plants. If there is a special occasion in the future, such as a birthday or anniversary, or maybe just a special arrangement, let the ladies at the Popcorn Place assist you with your selection. And don't forget that they carry some wonderful gift items like crystal and pottery and have a bridal registry as well. This can all be found at the Popcorn Place on West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-5421.
Well, I'm Frances Hopkins Frazier, and I decided to go to Winkler Place because I was falling, and I was calling my son to come help me. Therefore, I prayed about it, and Winkler Place came into my mind. God gave me the answer, and I'm in Winkler Place now, and I enjoy living there. I have everything I need. I'm happy at Winkler Place.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium. 2 of the top teams in the state here tonight, the Gilmer Buckeyes and the Carthage Bulldogs. 7 state championships between these 2 teams since 2004. Gilmer winning it in 04, 09, and 14, and Carthage with 3 straight championships in 08, 09, and 10, and another one in 2013. Here's a look at the Carthage backfield. Kaysen Davis, son of offensive coordinator Kevin Davis, will be the starting quarterback, 6'2", 185, a senior, 43 of 72 this year for 523 yards, 6 touchdowns, and 1 interception. The tailback will be Keontae Ingram. Ingram, 5'11", 200-pound junior, 37 carries, 229 yards, 1 TD. Also has 12 receptions for 62 yards. The backup for Ingram will be Montario Wilson, 5'10", 180-pound junior. The fullback, who also backs up Ingram, will be Brewster Griffith. So Griffith at times will be at fullback, and we'll also probably see him at tailback. Brewster, 5'6", 170-pound senior. So it's Kaysen Davis, Brewster Griffith, Keontae Ingram, the Carthage Bulldog backfield. We'll take a look at the defense right after this from your sports beat station, KGAS.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Walter Sparks with XL Ford Lincoln Mercury here in Carthage, encouraging y'all to come out and see our large inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have rebates up to $8,000 on selected models, A good selection of pre-owned cars and trucks at very affordable prices. Financing available with excellent service and parts. Check out our website, XL Ford of Carthage, for updates on a regular basis. Remember, we're still on the South Loop and we're still #1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
Well, for this one tonight, they started arriving early, and they're still coming into Bulldog Stadium for this matchup between Carthage and Gilmer. I walked into the stadium at 4:30, and there were 4 Gilmer fans already sitting there in the stands at that time. Our introduction of officials tonight is made possible by Carthage Flower Shop on the square in downtown Carthage. Gifts, home seasonal arrangements, and memorials can be found at Carthage Flower Shop. The next time you need a special gift or memorial, call 903-693-3248. Now, here are tonight's officials. From the Tyler chapter, the referee is Jeff Ratley. Aaron McFatridge is the umpire. Ron Smith, the head linesman. Chris Pelham, the line judge. And the back judge will be Brent Simmons. Again, Jeff Ratley leading this Tyler chapter crew for tonight's ball game. Now, taking a look at the Bulldogs defensively, and we'll start with the defensive line. Trey Gatlin is at one end, 6'6", 250-pound senior. The other one is Montario Wilson, 5'9", 175-pound senior. One of the defensive tackles is Greg Hurst. He's a senior, 5'6", 180. And the other defensive tackle inside is Austin Russell, and he is a senior, 6'1", 230. So if you're keeping track, there are 4 seniors on the defensive line for Carthage. One of them a returning starter from last year, that being Trey Gatlin. So Gatlin and Wilson are the ends, and the tackles are Russell and Hurst. We'll take a look at the linebackers after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
At Carthage Furniture, Monty Bacon and his staff have a deal for you. A sofa and love seat in dark brown or tan, your choice. Now add 3 tables and 2 beautiful lamps, and it's yours for just $7.99. That's a sofa, love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, yours for $7.99. Or check this out, a red or brown love seat and sofa for $9.68. Speak Spanish? Monty can help. Carthage Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
Here at First State Bank and Trust Company, we know that life can get busy. Since banking is a necessary part of life, but not always a productive use of your day, we're pleased to offer mobile deposit to make depositing checks faster and easier. Using an approved mobile device with internet access, mobile deposit allows you to snap a picture of the front and the back of your check, and then submit the check securely to your account, giving you more time to spend on the things that matter. Serving East Texas since 1902, First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage.
Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
12% off, 16% off, 20% off, and 0% financing. Pippin Motor Company has it all in the month of September. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. Get the best model year-end deals this month at Pippin Motor Company. Get a 2016 Chevrolet Trax for only $17,804, a 2016 GMC Canyon for $29,305, or how about a Sierra 1-ton 4-wheel drive dually for $8,000 off the window sticker. Come see us, located just across from Panola College, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium. Here are the linebackers for Carthage. The wheelbacker is Chase Dixon. Had that big touchdown last week, a 90-yard fumble return that really gave Carthage a comfortable margin. He came in this year from Beckville, 5'11", 185, a senior. The soundbacker is Jose DeJulian, 5'9", 185 junior. And in the middle is Mikhail Gates. Gates, 6 foot 225, and a junior. So for the Bulldogs, a couple of juniors and a senior. The 3 linebackers, it'll be DeJulian, Gates, and Dixon. We'll look at the secondary for Carthage right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
President Harry S. Truman once said, "If men and nations would but live by the precepts of the ancient prophets and the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount, problems which now seem so difficult would soon disappear." Hi, this is Dennis Smith, inviting you to come and worship with us, Central Baptist Church in Carthage. On Sunday, our services are at 9:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. If you can't come, tune us in on KGAS 103.7 FM or KGAS 1590 a.m. We are also on Fidelity Cable Channel 18. May God bless you.
Panola County relies on ETMC Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services, like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and ETMC First Physicians Clinics with specialists in pediatrics and family health. ETMC is proud to be one with East Texas.
The city of Carthage, county seat of Panola County, gas capital of the United States, and friendliest spot in the world. We have it all: temperate weather, lots of jobs, good schools and churches, and even the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. Carthage, a great spot on Highway 59 to settle down or just to visit for a while. Panola College, local medical care, a low tax base, and great shopping. That's Carthage. Recommend us, refer us, and revive yourself in the piney woods of East Texas. Carthage, with places we're all proud to call home.
The Carthage offense this year is averaging 28.5 points per game. Now remember, Gilmer is averaging 64 per contest. Carthage with 383 yards per ball game, 262 of those through the air, 122 on the ground. So their offense is 68% passing and 32% rushing through the first 2.5 ball games. Remember, Carthage is 2-0. The first game was canceled with 3:28 to play in the first half. Carthage leading Gladewater by a score of 14-10. That canceled because of a power outage in Gladewater, again with 3:28 to play in the first half. Let's take a look now at the Carthage secondary. One of the corners is Mackay Colbert. Colbert, a 5'10", 185-pound junior. The other one is Nick Moore, 5'10", 160-pound senior. The two safeties would include Mason Graham, 5'11", 185-pound senior, and Ashton Hicks, a 6'1", 170-pound junior. So for Carthage, two seniors and two juniors in the Carthage secondary. We'll return to Bulldog Stadium right after this from your sports beat station, KGAS.
Are you experiencing sickness, finding a toothache, or just need someone to vent your frustrations to? Stop by the Hope Project in downtown Tenaha for all your medical, dental, and mental health needs. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance plans and offer a sliding fee discount for those who qualify. The Hope Project is now a designated site to offer counseling assistance with the healthcare marketplace. For a healthier East Texas, come see the Hope Project or call 936-248-HOPE.
Randy Hudson, a 1984 Carthage High School graduate, invites you to stop by their Carthage branch of the Hudson Financial Group. They offer property and casualty insurance on an individual platform, which allows them to help you with all types of risk with companies like the Hartford, Mass Mutual, and Travelers, to just name a few. Randy and his dad, Herb, look forward to assisting you with your insurance and financial needs. The Hudson Financial Group, 1507 West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-7874.
When you think of high school football in Texas, you think Carthage Bulldogs. When you think of banking, you should think Prosperity Bank. The Carthage Bulldogs have the strength, leadership, desire, and spirit to obtain another state championship. Prosperity Bank has those same attributes to serve your banking needs. We offer deposit accounts, debit cards, internet and mobile banking, mobile deposit, iPay, as well as consumer, commercial, and residential lending. We can service your needs wherever you are. Stop by the Carthage office and we will share with you our Bulldog spirit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
The Gilmer Buckeyes are coached by Matt Turner. Matt is in his second year. Remember, he replaced Jeff Traylor when Traylor decided to go down to the University of Texas and join the Charlie Strong team down there. Matt, again, the second-year coach, and this year he has the Buckeyes off to a 3-0 start, averaging 64 points per ball game, 615 yards per ball game, 408 of those through the air and 207 on the ground. Their offense is built around primarily their quarterback, who is a double threat, Aaron Poppy Brown, 5'6", 180-pound junior. And he has had an outstanding year so far for them. They have an outstanding receiver committed to Oklahoma State, LaMarcus Morton, 6'1", 175, a senior, 19 receptions, 425 yards, 5 touchdowns. Their leading rusher is Rashad Ward, 5'8", 210-pound junior. He has rushed 29 times, 172 yards, 3 touchdowns. Also has 4 receptions for 17 yards. They're going to spread it around. They like to get the ball out to their playmakers in space. And so the Bulldogs are going to have a good tackling night and not give up a large number of yards after contact. All right, we've got about 12 minutes to go here until kickoff. We'll take another break and come back to Bulldog Stadium right after this from your Sports Beat station, KGAS.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
This is Mark Harris at Farmer State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmer State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Joaquin, Shelbyville. So come by Farmer State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Oh, her first word. Mama. Then, before I knew it... Mom! Soccer practice, art club, driver's ed, dating, graduation, 5 years of college. Mom, this is Ted. Wedding bells and suddenly...
Life fast forwards. Keep up with Texas Farm Bureau insurance and protection that changes with your auto, home, and life needs. It's the right coverage for any moment, because moments worth covering are never accidents.
For all your insurance needs, come see me, Jenny Morgan, at Panola County Farm Bureau.
Discounts may vary by situation.
Tonight's starting lineup was brought to you by Denny's. Denny's is the right place for any meal at any time. That's right. Come in any time because America's Diner is always open. And we gave you the starting lineup again, brought to you by Denny's. All right, Dustin Burns here tonight, also Mark Harris. Mark, did you ever play these guys when you were playing for Coach Sleepy Reynolds?
No, we didn't. But they owned us. They were pretty good back in the 80s and 90s. And I believe it was them I went to see in Longview where played Rockwall, and Rockwall or Gilmer ran the kickoff back to start the game. They kicked the ball off to the other team. They ran it back all the way for a touchdown. They kicked it off again, and they ran it down to the 10. It was a wild start of that ball game. Rockwall, I think, ended up winning it. But these are 2 storied programs in the last 10 or 12 years. You have to go through Gilmer. You have to go through Carthage to get to the state championship. And these 2 teams were well coached. We hired Surratt 10 years ago, and then right after they had won the state championship, and they kept their inside coach when Trader left, and he's carried on tradition. Now, this is the 3rd year of this KYKX ball game, which we have played the last 2 in Longview. And Surratt, I don't think, really liked going to Longview to play that game. You lose concessions and you lose everything. But you talk about difference in contrast. You got a team that's just scoring basketball-type scores, during every game against a defense that's going to be really stingy. So 2 years ago, we drove the ball down to the 5-yard line, fumbled it. They picked it up and ran it 95 yards for a touchdown. And then we drove the ball down to the 25, fumbled it again. They picked it up and ran it in for a touchdown. Then we threw a pick 6. And they had the ball one play. I mean, it was a 60-yard run or 50-yard run itself. So they were ahead 28-0 in just a few minutes. And so we struggled in that ball game. Last year we had a chance to win the ball game. But usually Traylor did not like to play Surratt because really nobody knows what Surratt's going to do. We can't tell you what he's going to do. We've done 10 years of him. He's always got something up his sleeve that he does that surprises people. And possibly tonight he will probably not pull it out. Anything probably unless it's just a game changer, because we've got a district coming up and Henderson's winning, beating everybody pretty good, and so we want to be sure we don't show them anything. And so, in the past, Gilmer too, in the last 4 or 5 years, their district's been kind of weak, and so when they played Carthage, it was a gauge of how good they were. If they handled us, they knew they were state championship type of ball team. So anyway, the stands are full on both sides. There's people still waiting to get in, people standing on either end. There's no wind to speak of. We had a rain delay and a lightning strike or 2, so that's why we're starting 10 minutes late. But y'all sit back if you're at home and enjoy the ball game. This is KGAS.
If you don't have an oil well, you need to get one. So Ricky and Casey Bagley at Bagley Well Services can help you take care of it. Bagley Well Services is a complete service. Hookups, pipelines, maintenance, backhoe, dozier, and pipe hauling. Bagley Well Service, one call does it all. 903-690-9700. 903-690-9700. Let Bagley Well Services do the work for you.
It's not Tex-Mex, it's Fresh Mex. That's the slogan at Don Juan's in Carthage. Don Juan's open at 10:30 Monday through Sunday and staying open late on Friday and Saturday for your dining convenience. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 until 7. Don Juan's, where $5 lunch specials are back. Don't forget, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult meal. Don Juan's, located 1 block north of the square in downtown Carthage. It's great Mexican food.
Bear Play Nursery has been in business over 10 years, and we offer trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, bird baths, and we can even take care of your landscaping needs. Need your beds cleaned out? We can do it. Bear Play Nursery is gearing up for the cold weather season. Coming in soon will be mums, pansies, and all the cold weather plants. Hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 12 on Saturday. Call 903-237-8844 or come on out and see Bobby Sue for your flower needs. You'll be glad you did. Go Carthage Bulldogs!
All right, both teams coming out on the field here right now. Carthage is going to be in their all-red uniforms with white numbers, white lettering. They wear a red helmet with a white C on both sides of it, and the Gilmer Buckeyes are in white uniforms. They have orange numerals and lettering with trimmed in black, and they wear a black helmet with a orange G on each side of it. And we're getting ready for the coin toss, which will be coming up here shortly. Copper Falls and downtown Carthage is proud to bring you tonight's coin toss. Copper Falls buys gold and silver, plus Tommy specializes in custom jewelry design. Copper Falls on the Square in downtown Carthage. Once again, our officiating crew is from Tyler, Jeff Ratley leading that crew. And before we have the national anthem or the coin toss, Dustin, come in.
Yeah, I think we're going to have a good game. Before we had the national anthem kickoff, we got some scholarship presentations for one player on each team by these two guys from KGAS. But I think we discussed this earlier, and you may have already said it, that, it's going to be a game where we're going to slow the game down. We're going to keep Gilmer's offense off the field. They like to run very, very fast pace. Once they get through with the play, they're already going to line up and get ready to run another one. So we're going to have to do a good job of slowing it down, keeping their offense off the field, limiting the big plays. Offensively, I think we need to really step up tonight and try and get our running game a little bit more established as we go into the off week and then the first home game for district in 2 weeks. But Gilmer's not going to be as big as White House up front. They're a little bit smaller, so I think if we establish that run game, get that run game going, eat some of that time off the clock, slow the game down, I think we got a good chance to win. Barn. So it ought to be a good game.
Okay, the Gilmer recipient is going to be Dimitri Fort, a senior, getting the scholarship. Dimitri Fort, the Gilmer recipient, and the Carthage recipient is going to be Keelan Shelton.
Keelan Shelton. Well, all right, we'll go back and pay a bill.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Give them a call today at 903-694-2911 or stop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. Courtney Construction Incorporated. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction. They'll get it done.
Fidelity Communications is ready to turbocharge your internet service with this amazing offer. You can get 125 megabit internet with 6 months of free Wi-Fi for just $79.99 per month for the first year. New Fidelity Communications customers get special pricing on all 3 different internet packages, ranging from 25 to 125 megabits per second, starting as low as $24.99 per month. Call 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com.
All right, we're about ready for football. We're scheduled to have a start at 7:10 instead of the 7 o'clock that was on the original schedule. A little bit of a delay because of some weather that came through. But we're going to be starting closer to about 7:15. Still haven't had the coin toss yet. For Carthage, it's going to be Trey Gatlin, Kaysen Davis, Tanner Elliott, and also going out there is Greg Hurst. And we'll
again,
have that
Larry.
Yes, go ahead.
Everybody stood up and saluted the flag. We still believe in our country here in East Texas, and we believe in our flag.
Absolutely.
That's right.
All right, let's see. Coming out for the Gilmer Buckeyes. Let's see if I can identify these young men for us. We've got, looks like number 2, number 22, Braden Bates, also Trendon Brooks. And one of the linemen out there is going to be number 66. Don't have his name on here. Number 16, number 65, I believe, is Landry Henson. Again, Jeff Ratley is the referee. From the Tyler chapter, Aaron McFatridge, the umpire, head linesman Ron Smith, Chris Pelham, the lines judge, and Brent Simmons is the back judge.
Now, who sponsored this? Coin toss.
Coin toss is Copper Falls in downtown Carthage. Copper Falls buys gold and silver, plus Tommy specializes in custom jewelry design. Copper Falls on the square in downtown Carthage. Let's see, can we pick him up when he announces this? Jeff Ratley?
So they won the toss, and they're taking the ball.
Okay. Gilmer with the toss. They're going to get the ball. Carthage is going to kick off and defend the north goal. Stadium here runs north and south. Gilmer will get the football to start the ball game.
And we'll go back and pay a bill.
The ladies at the Popcorn Place are ready to take care of your floral needs. They offer cut flower arrangements, memorials, and potted plants. If there is a special occasion in the future, such as a birthday or anniversary, or maybe just a special arrangement, let the ladies at the Popcorn Place assist you with your selection. And don't forget that they carry some wonderful gift items like crystal and pottery, and have a bridal registry as well. This can all be found at the Popcorn Place on West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-5421.
Well, I'm Frances Hopkins Frazier, and I decided to go to Winkler Place because I was falling and I was calling my son to come help me. Therefore, I prayed about it, and Winkler Place came into my mind. God gave me the answer, and I'm in Winkler Place now, and I enjoy living there. I have everything I need. I'm happy at Winkler Place.
All right, the first half kickoff brought to you by Sonic. Wing Night in America at your Sonic in Carthage, Monday through Thursday. After 5 p.m., wings are half price. Explore the 6 different flavors at Sonic in Carthage. Alberto Segala lined up for what will be a sky kick here, and here it is, a high kick. And they're going to take it at the 23-yard line. Gets loose from one tackler at the 25, coming to the 30, 35, 40, 45, and out across the 45-yard line to the 49. Gilmer with good field position at their 49. That's 26-yard return on the kickoff.
Yeah, we had a man, had him right there at the 30, and he juked him out of his shoes and went up the sidelines and had good yardage.
Coach Surratt will not be happy about that because his goal is hopefully that they'll be taking it at the 28 to the 32, somewhere in that range. Okay, now here's Brown. Brown throwing over the middle. This ball is incomplete down at the 35-yard line.
Pretty good coverage front and back on both sides. Dixon looked like he dropped back, or who's that, number 8? Who was it?
Number 6.
Number 6 is Jace Dixon.
All right, so he's moved back a little bit.
Okay, Brown again in the shotgun. Empty backfield. Trips to the right, twins to the left. Here's the throw to the left, and it's caught there. And he's across the 50-yard line, stopped at the 47. It'll be a gain of 5 on that pass play.
Quick screen out to the left and followed some blocking. Got pretty decent yards.
That was a pass completion there to Colin Hurt. All right, Brown again in the shotgun. 3rd down and 5. Brown looking right, throwing right. This ball is caught across the 40, and that'll be a first down for Gilmer. The ball was on the 47, and it'll be a first down across the 40, a gain of 8 on that pass play.
Yeah, we had coverage right there. I don't know why we didn't knock the ball down. We had guys all around him.
It was just high, and he went up and got it.
Trips to the left and twins to the right. Brown again in the shotgun. Brown takes a 5-yard drop to get this snap. Brown looking right. This ball is overthrown. It'll be 2nd down and 10 for Gilmer at the Carthage 39.
Yeah, and that's Gatlin again. He's our Too Tall Jones out there, and he disrupts passes all year so far with throwing his big paws in there.
Once again, Gilmer with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right. Snap back to Brown. Brown, pretty good protection. Now he's going to run with it to the 35, and he slides down to the 32. It'll be a gain of 7 for Aaron Poppy Brown, 3rd down and 3.
We were coming with a blitz from the outside, and he went up the middle. Wasn't any linebackers there.
So it's 3rd and 3 for Gilmer at the Carthage 32-yard line. Ball is just to the right, amidst to the left, of the right hash. 5 wideouts again for Gilmer. Snap back to Brown. Brown hands off the running back, going to the right to the 30, 25, inside the 25, down to the 22. A late flag comes in, and this one may be coming back.
It looks like it's in the area of hold out there. It's out in the flat, right flat. We'll see. Come from the back judge, didn't it? Or the referee.
Came from the referee.
Referee. So it looks like it is going to be against Gilmer. And it'll bring it back to close to the original line of scrimmage. 10:21 left, first quarter, no score.
Okay, 10-yard penalty back to the 39. It's 3rd down and 10 now. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking over the middle, throws over the middle. This ball is caught. Great grab down there at the 25-yard line. Carthage wanting an incomplete pass, and it is incomplete.
He did not complete the catch. He went up and made a really good stab, ladies and gentlemen, and got it, but he landed on his back. The ball came loose, and here's a 4th down play.
4th down and 10 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 39. 4th and 10 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 39-yard line. And this time they have 4 receivers to the right and 1 to the left. Brown in the shotgun. He's going to kick it. And he does kick it. It hits inside the 15. No, it's going to go out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. So Carthage will have it 1st and 10 around their own 15-yard line.
Let's see. Maybe it's going to be – he's coming past the 20, up to the 20.
So a 19-yard punt as it goes out of bounds at the 20-yard line.
10:04 left, first quarter, no score. Carthage gets the ball for the first time here in the ball game.
And for the Bulldogs, we're going to have Kason Davis at quarterback. And Keontae Ingram will be the tailback. Davis is going to have a wide out to each side as Callaway split out to the right. And another receiver out to the left. Here's a 3-step drop. Kason Davis going to the near sideline to Callaway. This ball is incomplete. Good defense there by the Buckeyes at the Carthage 45.
Yeah, he threw kind of a fade down towards the numbers, and he knocked the ball out right at the last second. Ball might have been a little bit underthrown. Could have let him a little bit more on it.
2nd and 10 now for Carthage. The ball is going to be spotted on the left hash. Gilmer with a 19-yard punt on 4th down, and Carthage takes over on their own 20. 2nd down and 10 now. Kason Davis under center. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram bounces off of one tackler and then is brought down in the backfield for a 2-yard loss back to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, the linebacker looked like come from the middle. Did his job. With 9:51 left, first quarter, no score.
Okay, we'll call that a 1-yard loss as they spot it at about the 19. So 3rd down and 11. 3rd and 11 for the Bulldogs at their own 19-yard line.
Brandon Collier went in the game for Elliott.
All right, 3 receivers split out to the right this time. Surratt really upset at something, and he's going to have to call a timeout. Timeout for the Bulldogs. We'll take a break here at Bulldog Stadium.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This time out, is brought to you by Dustin Burns of Colwell Banker, Ken Andrus and Associates. Call 903-754-3325. And I think Coach Surratt was upset at the Carthage band and had to call a timeout. 3rd down and 11 for Carthage at their own 19-yard line. We've got 9:39 to play in the first quarter. No score here in Carthage. All right, Davis is going to be in the shotgun. To his left is going to be Ingram in the backfield with him. And there's going to be 2 receivers split out to each side for Carthage. Again, 3rd and 11 for Carthage at their own 19. Snap back to Davis. Davis, pretty good protection. Now he throws right. This ball is caught by Bowens. Bowens tries to get loose to the 30, 35, 40, 45, and knocked out of bounds in front of the Bulldog bench. It's going to be a Bulldog first down, a Garrett's Rucker service Bulldog first down out close to midfield.
And we committed an error, I think, here at they threw a flag right here at the 50-yard line after he was out of the play completely. So that's ones you don't want to have. See what he says. I'm assuming it's against us. Yes, it is. But it was completely behind the play. Well, back when I played, Larry, the band, you'd always use the band when they had the ball and you're in the field. You'd play and try to distract them. You didn't do it to your own team.
Actually, Mark, I think it was right there at the play as he was going out of bounds. I missed the call from the official. I didn't know if it was holding or what.
Okay, so 29-yard pass completion and then the 10-yard penalty. So Carthage now, the net is Carthage 1st and 10 now at their own 38. Davis under center. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram is out to the 40 and across the 40 and is going to be stopped at the 42. 4 yards for Ingram, 2nd and 6 now.
Well, they're stacking up in there with their linebackers in their defensive line trying to stop the run, but that's going to leave some open coverages on the outside.
Yeah, Gilmer kind of runs a different defense. They run what's called a 3-3 stack, 3 down linemen, 3 linebackers, and kind of a rover safety linebacker. But they're not as big as some other teams have faced, but they're quick and fast.
2nd and 6 for Carthage now at the Carthage 42. Wing on the left side. Here's Davis. Handoff Ingram. Ingram to the 45-yard line. Still on his feet down the 48, and he's got a first down. Another Garrett's Record Service Bulldog first down at about the 49-yard line.
Yeah, extra effort there. He was stopped about 5 yards, but then kept his feet churning. Got the extra yardage on his own. We need him to get warm up tonight.
1st and 10, Carthage now at their own 49. Second first down of the ball game for the Bulldogs. Gilmer has 1. Carthage in their first possession. Gilmer took the opening kickoff, picked up a first down, then punted. All right, here's Davis. Play action fake. He wants to throw to his left. Now being chased back to the right. Still being chased. Throws downfield. This ball is incomplete at the Gilmer 30-yard line.
Yeah, he had nowhere to go. That was probably what you call coverage situation, and he rolled to the right and just threw it where nobody was to keep from throwing an interception.
So the incomplete pass brings up now 2nd and 10. The ball's going to be spotted about 4 yards to the left of the right hash. Carthage going from our left to right here in the first quarter, headed toward the south end zone. No score. We've got 8:16 left to play in the quarter. And the Bulldogs are going to send Bowens and Gradberg to the left. And they've got a wide out to the right. 2 backs with Davis in the backfield. Snap back to Davis, handoff Ingram. Ingram going left this trying to get outside, and Gilmer stops him for a loss. It's going to be a loss of 3 back to the 46-yard line.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be tough to get the outside of this bunch. This bunch is fast, and you better have a good lead blocker and get out there fast you can.
Yeah, they're basically having at least 7, sometimes 8 in the box, 3 down linemen, 2 stand-up type defensive ends or linebackers, and 2 middle linebackers with a safety playing behind them.
All right, so Callaway goes left this time. And we've got 2 to the right. 3rd down and 13. Gilmer faking the blitz with a couple of linebackers. Now they drop back. 3rd and 13 for Carthage. 10 seconds left on the play clock. Ingram to the right of Cason Davis in the backfield. Snap back to Davis in the gun. And Davis going into his right being chased, and he's going to throw it over the Carthage bench. And that will bring up 4th down. Just threw down on the pitch out, goes to Ward. Ward going to his right, bounces off of Trey Gatlin. Gatlin had him for no loss,
Fumbled it
for no gain. Let's see a fumble, and Carthage has it. A fumble by the Gilmer Buckeyes, and Carthage has the football at about the 26-yard line.
And those fumbles happen when you're trying to get extra yards and you're twisted and turning, and somebody reaches in there and just pulls it out. That's probably what happened. There was a big stack of ball players there, and it came squirting out in front.
So that's the first turnover of the ball game. And Carthage has it now at the 27-yard line.
We need to strike.
Carthage at the 27. 1st and 10. Ball spotted just to the right of the left hash. Cason Davis under center. Wide out to the right. Gradberg goes motion left now. Here's a handoff. It goes to Ingram. Ingram to the 25, big hole 20, down to the 15, inside the 15, down to the 11. And that's going to be a pickup of 16 yards into the Garrett's Record Service Bulldog first down.
And that's what we need to do right there is to run the ball, keep the ball out of their hands like Dustin said. And he had a nice hole that time to run through.
Yeah, we went with kind of heavy package with Gatlin there at tight end, Bruce Griffith on the got beside him, and then Grabberg in motion beside Brewster. Same formation here.
1st and 10 now at the 11-yard line. Davis again under center. Handoff Ingram. Ingram over the right side this time and has 2 to the 9.
Same setup, same, but we went to the right that time rather than go to the up the middle or to the left like he had the last time.
Bulldogs now in the Bauer Furniture Company red zone. Bauer Furniture Company red zone. The Bulldogs' first trip there at the 9-yard line. It's going to be 2nd down and 8 for Carthage. Ball spotted just to the left of the right hash. Carthage going toward the south end zone here at Bulldog Stadium. They're going to send 2 receivers. That's Ingram and Bowens to the left. And they've got Callaway split out to the right. Keontae Ingram, the tailback. 3-step drop throw in the end zone. And this ball is caught. Touchdown, Rod Callaway. That's going to be a touchdown pass of 8 yards.
Yes, and he just threw it. He threw it as soon as he got it. He threw it in the air, and Callaway and the other guy were fighting for position. And the defender was looking in a different direction, and Callaway was looking for the ball, and that's how he caught it. With 5:38 here in the first half, the Bulldogs strike first.
Okay, a 9-yard completion to Callaway, and the extra point, the First United Methodist Church extra point. Here's the snap back to Davis. The kick by DeJulian is up and good. Carthage leads it 7-0. We'll be back after this from KGAS. All right, well, we'll tell you while we get that ready that this Bulldog touchdown was made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town.
This is Walter Sparks with XL Ford Lincoln Mercury here in Carthage, encouraging y'all to come out and see our large inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have rebates up to $8,000 on selected models, a good selection of pre-owned cars and trucks at very affordable prices. Financing available with excellent service and parts. Check out our website, XL Ford of Carthage, for updates on a regular basis. Remember, we're still on the South Loop and we're still #1. God bless America and Semper Fi. At Carthage Furniture, Monty Bacon and his staff have a deal for you. A sofa and love seat in dark brown or tan, your choice. Now add 3 tables and 2 beautiful lamps and it's yours for just $7.99. That's a sofa, love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, yours for $7.99. Or check this out, a red or brown love seat and sofa for $9.68. Speak Spanish? Monty can help. Carthage Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
All right, Carthage leading after a 9-yard TD pass from Kason Davis to Rod Callaway. The kick by DeJulian. Carthage up 7-0, 5:38 to play in the first. Here's the sky kick. And this one's going to be taken. That goes a little bit deep. It goes to the 20, up to the 25, the 30, 35, 40-yard line. And he's kicking it deeper than Coach Surratt wants it. I can guarantee you that, because the coach wants it around the 28 to 32. So a pretty good return for Gilmer. This time they'll start at their 40.
Yeah, he's kicking it too far, which a back is getting it from the back, where you're wanting the guys on the side to get it that maybe want to call a fair catch before they get it.
All right, Brown in the shotgun again for Gilmer at their 39-yard line. Brown looking over the middle. He throws. This ball is incomplete, and it's going to bring up 2nd and 10 now for Gilmer at their 39.
McHale almost might have had an interception there. He knocked that ball down.
Yeah, it was almost close to pass interference, but I don't know if the ball was tipped there at the line of scrimmage.
All right, Brown again in the shotgun. He's got 2 receivers split out to each side, a running back with him in the backfield. He's throwing right this time, and this ball is bounced in there. It's going to be an incomplete pass, bringing up 3rd and 10 for Gilmer at their 39.
Yeah, he's having to throw a little quicker than he wanted to there, I think. And he's throwing it low, and it just bounced like a shortstop catching it. 5:23 left first quarter, 7-0 Carthage.
All right, so the Buckeyes 1st and 10 at their 39. Brown again in the shotgun, as he has been the entire game so far. Snap back to him. Brown wants to go with a screen pass. This ball is going to be caught, and then immediately a tackle is made for Carthage. It's going to be a loss of 4 yards on the screen pass back to the 35-yard line.
Yeah, we had that snuffed out, and Gatlin threw his hands in the air and made him overthrow it, and the boy barely caught it. And we had good pursuit from a linebacker that was rushing at that point.
All right, the line of scrimmage is the 35 for this punt. Gilmer punter takes a 13-yard drop. There's a waist-high snap. Gets the kickoff. Kicks it away from Mackay Colbert. Hits at the 36. Colbert takes it at the 30. Goes left now to the 35, the 40. 45, makes a spin move there, and is down at the 47-yard line. That's going to be a kick of 35 yards.
That means when we catch it, it's a lot better when we let it go, because that probably would have rolled 15 or 20 yards down. It had a good momentum anyway. It bounced right to him, but if he'd let it go, we'd have gone another 10 or 15 yards. So we got great field position now. Let's utilize it.
He caught it after it had bounced 6 yards, but his mark was correct. It was going to go another 7 or 10 yards at least. All right, Carthage with good field position now, this time at their own 47 as they take over. The ball will be on the left hash. Carthage again going from our left to right here in the first quarter, headed toward the south end zone. Carthage is going to split 2 receivers to the right. And they're going to have a tight end over on the left side. Offset eye in the backfield behind Kason Davis, who's under center. Davis with a 5-step drop. Davis looking deep down the middle for Bowens. Bowens is out there. It is over his head at the 15-yard line.
He had him.
Had him beat
open.
there.
Had him wide open. And just threw it over his head, and he had to reach and go back to his right instead of looking over his left, and just overthrew him.
Incidentally, that comment by Mark reminds me, great opportunity here to publicize Chalk Talk again. First week of it was last Monday. Come and you'll hear the coach go over the film of the preceding week, give a scouting report on the upcoming opponent. And I'm assuming we'll have it this next week. Of course, there's no game next week, but yes, I know we will, because he'll be looking at the Gilmer film. Okay, 2nd down and 10 for Carthage at their own 47-yard line. Kason Davis under center this time. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram left side to the 50. Big hole, 45-40. He may go 35-30, 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Keontae Ingram of 53 yards.
Well, they set up the formation to where he could get to the outside. We had Callaway coming in motion towards the defensive end, sealed it off, and then he had a hole to run through.
They're saying he's down out of bounds at the 2, I think. He's out of bounds at the 2.
Okay, out of bounds at the 2.
All right.
All right. All right, so we're out of bounds at the 2, but we are in Bauer Furniture Company red zone. So a 51-yard rumble by Keontae Ingram. Another Garrett's Record Service Bulldog first down. Stepped out of bounds at the 2. It'll be 1st and goal for Carthage at the 2. Carthage up 7-0, 4:20 to play in the first.
4:20.
All right. 4:20 left to go and counting now. All right, let's see. The Bulldogs.
We got the big jumbos in.
Got the big package in now. Double tight end formation. Davis under center. Handoff Ingram. Ingram straight ahead. Ingram into the end zone for the touchdown. So it's a 2-yard run for Keontae Ingram. That touchdown is made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town.
Where are you listening to me from tonight? Where are you listening to KGAS tonight? 903-692-3836.
All right, and the First United Methodist Church Extra Point is going to be coming up here shortly with Kason Davis holding and DeJulian kicking. There's a snap. The kick is away, plenty high and straight, and it's good. Carthage 14, Gilmer nothing. 4:01 left to play in the first. Back right after this.
Here at First State Bank and Trust Company, we know that life can get busy. Since banking is a necessary part of life, but not always a productive use of your day, we're pleased to offer mobile deposit to make depositing checks faster and easier. Using an approved mobile device with internet access, mobile deposit allows you to snap a picture of the front and the back of your check, and then submit the check securely to your account, giving you more time to spend on the things that matter. Serving East Texas since 1902, First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage.
Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
12% off, 16% off, 20% off, and 0% financing. Pippin Motor Company has it all in the month of September. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. Get the best model year-end deals this month at Pippin Motor Company. Get a 2016 Chevrolet Trax for only $17,804, a 2016 GMC Canyon for $29,305, or how about a Sierra 1-ton 4-wheel drive dually for $8,000 off the window sticker. Come see us, located just across from Panola College, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
All right, we're getting ready for the kickoff, and I may have said earlier that Segala was not kicking it deep enough. He was kicking it too deep. That's been the problem, so let's see what happens here. Coach Surratt talking to him just moments ago before this kickoff. Coach Surratt would like to have that sky kick between the 28 and 32. This is going to be shorter right here. They take it at the 32, at the 35, and he's going to be stopped at the 38-yard line. 6-yard return of that kickoff, and Gilmer has it at their 38.
So far, the defense for Carthage is holding this machine down. We'll see what we do this time in the possession, but so far they've scored 60-something points a game, and they're not on the board yet.
All right, they're going to spot it at the 39. Gilmer 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Ball on the right hash. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. Has 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Snap back to him. Hands off to the running back up the middle of the 40, 45 to the midfield. And he's pushed out of bounds by Ashton Hicks after a big gain there. It goes from the 39 well across midfield. Gilmer first down.
That was just good play on their offensive part. Had a good hold. Had good blocking.
18-yard run. And 1st and 10 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 43. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Brown looking left. He's throwing left sideline. This ball is incomplete. Great hit there by the Bulldogs right as the ball arrived, and with the big hit was Nick Moore.
Yes, he did. Timed it perfect. By the time the ball got there, and he hit him in the rib cage. And sometimes those will sting, knock your breath out.
2nd and 10 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 43. Poppy Brown, the quarterback, going to be in the shotgun once again. 2nd down and 10 at the Carthage 43. Snap back to Brown. Brown pump fake left. Now hands off to Ward. Going with the ball on the ground, and I think Gilmer recovers it at the Carthage 38-yard line for what will be a 5-yard gain.
A fortuitous bounce is what I would call that. Ball bounced right to him.
Big hit by Gates on that.
3rd and 5 now for Gilmer. 3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 38-yard line. 3rd and 5 for Gilmer at the Carthage 38. Carthage leading 14-0, 3:13 to play in the first. Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Hands off to the running back, going right again to the 35, 30, 25, and inside the 25-yard line. 40 goes from the 43. That's going to be another first down for Gilmer.
Yeah, you rush your linebackers, and that's what happens to you when he gets around the corner. There's no linebacker help there. We had a full-out blitz.
Of 14 yards. And, yes, the 2 times that he has rushed for over 10 yards, we have brought the linebackers. 1st and 10 for Gilmer now at the Carthage 23. Here's Brown. Brown wants to go to the screen right. Has it well set up there to the 25, 20. Inside the 15. Going to be another Gilmer first down inside the 15-yard line.
Good play again by them. They had it set up right. They had a spread to our right, and they went to our left with lead blockers out there. Good play.
And it goes from the 24 to, let's see, they're going to spot that at the 12. So a 12-yard pass play there. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 12-yard line. Brown this time handing off to the running back coming left. He's trying to get to the outside, and he will not. He's going to be stopped for a short loss of about 1 or 2 yards.
Yeah, that's the way you play when you want to on your own defense and string that play out and make him where he almost got tackled in the backfield, and he ended up having to cut to the outside, and we had pursuit there.
That's a loss of 2. 2nd and 12 for Gilmer at the Carthage 14. Brown in the shotgun. Trips to the right, 1 to the left, split out. And here's Brown. Brown looking over the middle. This ball is incomplete. Threw it behind the receiver who had a touchdown at the goal line. Threw it behind him. It'll bring up 3rd and 12.
Yes, that was a good play, too. Set up. It was set up. That was a touchdown. It was thrown correctly then.
Brown 5 out of 12 so far for 24 yards. 3rd down and 12 for Gilmer. 3rd down and 12 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 14-yard line. They're going to go with 3 wideouts to the right and 2 to the left. Ball is on the left hash. Empty backfield for Brown. Snap back to Brown. Brown going to go to the left side. It is caught there at the 15 to the 10, and he's brought down. And there's a ball comes loose. And let's see, it's going to be recovered, I believe, by Gilmer.
Yes, it was. It was, again, a fumble. Good hit out there, really. Or corral, whatever he did. Who was that, Dustin?
It's Gates again. They're going to try a field goal.
All right.
Okay, so that was a gain of 2, which takes it back to the line of scrimmage, the original line of scrimmage, making it 4th and 10. And we're going to have a 24-yard field goal coming up from the 14-yard line. It'll be an angle back. It's going to be on the left hash, so an angle back to the right. 24-yard field goal. Make that a 29-yard field goal. 29-yard field goal at the 19-yard line. Here's a snap. The kick is away. This one may be off to the right, and it is good. It got inside that left upright. Not the right upright, but the left upright. 29-yard field goal, and the score now is Carthage 14 and Gilmer 3. 1:07 to play in the first. Back right after this.
President Harry S. Truman once said, "If men and nations would but live by the precepts of the ancient prophets and the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount, problems which now seem so difficult would soon disappear." Hi, this is Dennis Smith, inviting you to come and worship with us, Central Baptist Church in Carthage. On Sunday, our services are at 9:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. If you can't come, tune us in on KGAS 103.7 FM or KGAS 1590 a.m. We are also on Fidelity Cable Channel 18. May God bless you.
Panola County relies on ETMC Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services, like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and ETMC First Physicians Clinics with specialists in pediatrics and family health. ETMC is proud to be one with East Texas.
1:07 left to play in the first quarter.
You don't watch out for something tricky.
Bulldogs leading it by a score of 14-3. Getting ready for the kickoff here at Bulldog Stadium. Gilmer lining up for what would appear to be a sky kick. And this is going to be a high one, and it's going to be caught over there at the 32-yard line by one of the Bulldogs, and he picks up a couple of yards before stepping out of bounds at about the 35. Carthage first and 10 at their own 35 for this possession.
Yeah, I thought I saw him raise his hand for a fair catch, but he may have just been running to the outside and threw his hand in the air to get balance. 1:03 left here in the first quarter, 14-3. The high-powered offense so far for Gilmer has been shut down, but it's a long game.
All right, Carthage with their third possession. They've scored on a 9-yard pass to Callaway and a 2-yard run by Keontae Ingram. Ingram's run was set up by a 2-yard touchdown run was set up by a 51-yard run down to the 2-yard line. Davis under center this time with two receivers to the left, one to the right. Here's a handoff, goes to Ingram. Ingram over the left side of the 35, has good running room, 40, 45, midfield, and out of bounds around the midfield marker. It's going to be another Garrett's record service. Bulldog first down after 14 yards by Keontae Ingram.
Kudos for the offensive line, but he is getting his juices flowing, and when a good running back gets lubricated like they do, they want the ball every time because they are into it.
Ingram, 9 carries, 92 yards in the ball game so far. First and 10 for Carthage at their own 49-yard line. The ball is on the left hash. Davis going to go into the shotgun this time. Two receivers split to the right. And here's a handoff to Ingram. Ingram midfield, 45-40. He may go this time, 30, 25-20. One man chasing him down to the 10, the 5, and it is a touchdown for Keontae Ingram. 51 yards for Ingram.
Wow, man, that was a good hole again. He had to go through, and nobody touched him into the secondary. And then when he got to secondary, he hit one guy, hit him, and then he was off to the races.
It's like a delayed draw. Had to open on that weak side where we had everybody on the right side, and he was able to follow some open holes and use his speed and his vision to get down the field for the touchdown.
Carthage Bulldog touchdown made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town. Here is the First United Methodist Church extra point. It is up and good by Julian. Carthage 21, Gilmer 3, 44 seconds to play in the first quarter. Back right after this.
The city of Carthage, county seat of Panola County, gas capital of the United States, and friendliest spot in the world. We have it all: temperate weather, lots of jobs, good schools and churches, and even the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. Carthage, a great spot on Highway 59 to settle down or just to visit for a while. Panola College, local medical care, a low tax base, and great shopping. That's Carthage. Recommend us, refer us, and revive yourself in the piney woods of East Texas. Carthage, with places we're all proud to call home.
Are you experiencing sickness, fighting a toothache, or just need someone to vent your frustrations to? Stop by the Hope Project in downtown Tenaha for all your medical, dental, and mental health needs. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance plans and offer a sliding fee discount for those who qualify. The Hope Project is now a designated site to offer counseling assistance with the healthcare marketplace. For a healthier East Texas, come see the Hope Project or call 936-248-HOPE.
Hey, Larry, they're listening to us from Bakersfield, California, Tenaha, Timpson, Bobo, and Blair, Lake Merville, Nashville, Arkansas. So KGAS is spread across the United States tonight.
All right, kickoff coming up here by DeJulian. That was, let's see, this is DeJulian here kicking off, and it goes deeper, this time to the 5, up to the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, and out of bounds over there pretty close to the 45-yard line. Make it the 44-yard line. 1st and 10, Gilmer Buckeyes at the 44.
Well, with the speed they have, sometimes it's, that's why we usually do that little pooch kick, but they've gotten good field position on every kickoff, even doing it. So.
Well, but that previous one that they took back to the 38, it just scares me kicking it deep to them. If you can't put it in the end zone, I wouldn't go deep to these guys. But that's just my thought on it. Good return here after the 44. That's a 34-yard return. Okay, now Poppy Brown in the shotgun once again. Snap back to him, looking left, pump fake left, now rolling to his right. He throws right. This ball is picked off at the midfield, back to the 45, and it is fumbled out of bounds. It was picked off by one of the Bulldogs, and that will be Carthage football. Who picked that one off, Dustin?
I think it's Mekhi Colbert, a late flag.
Late flag again.
But I think that'll be after, the flag came after the play, after the interception. So Colbert with the interception, I think that will stand. I think Carthage is going to have the football.
Yeah. I think Gilmer got away with a hold, too. That's why Brown went out to the right, and threw the pass.
They're discussing it.
I think Carthage is going to have the football. But let's wait and see.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I could not hear Jeff Ratley, but that came after the interception. So Carthage will have it 1st and 10 at the 49. They're 49. So another turnover. Gilmer has now turned it over twice in the ball game, a fumble and an interception.
But most of the time, if you lose the turnover battle, you lose the game.
Yeah, and they've also fumbled the ball twice and been able to come up with it.
That's true. That's right. They have 2 more fumbles that were recovered by them.
All right, 1st and 10 now for Carthage at their 49. Davis in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Coach Surratt, after a turnover, sometimes likes to go deep right here. Here's Davis. Looking to his right, he throws. This is incomplete, and that was in and out of the hands of someone who's pretty upset. DeWaylen Ingram knows he should have had it.
It was right in his bread basket, and he let it get to his pads, and it bounced off.
Yeah, a little bit low behind him, but, catchable ball. We got to make those catches.
So the incomplete pass to Ingram brings up now 2nd and 10 for Carthage. Empty backfield. 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. So Ingram is not in the backfield this time with Kason Davis. Davis in the shotgun formation. 2nd and 10 for Carthage from their own 49. He's throwing to the right side. This is incomplete, intended for Bowens out there. He fumbled it. He juggled it, I should say, and then was hit, and that definitely meant that it was going to be incomplete. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Yeah, that's right. There's 2 passes we should have had. Now, that one was not going to gain anything because there was a defensive man had snuffed it out. But the other one would have gained about 8 or 10 yards. 18.9 seconds. 18.9 seconds left, first quarter, 21-3 Carthage. But so far this drive, we haven't looked too pretty.
First 2 plays going nowhere for the Bulldogs. No gain there, so 3rd and 10. As Mark said, just not looking sharp so far on this possession. Okay, Ingram is back in the backfield to the left of Davis. Davis with a snap. He's looking over the middle. This ball is thrown. This ball is incompleted behind D. Bowens, who had some running room about the 30-yard line.
Yeah, he was wide open. He was going to go for a touchdown. The ball was just thrown behind him.
Yeah, Kason seems to be a little bit off compared to the first 3 games of this season. Just a little bit off.
Well, we'll go for it.
So the Bulldogs apparently would go for it. Remember, Davis is a punter. 4th down and 10 for Carthage from the 49.
He has kicked 2 or 3 this year.
15
from that
seconds still left on the play clock. And he's backing up a couple of yards. I'm saying he's kicking it here. And he will. So he does kick it, and it's going to hit at the 15 and takes a Gilmer bounce back up field. Carthage downs it at about the 17-yard line.
They're going to mark
and
it
that's
about
where,
the 19.
at the 19. Okay, Gilmer had first down at third 19.
So far, the defense has played really well. Give up 3 points. Still 5 seconds left in the first. It's a long first quarter.
So Gilmer now first and 10 at their 19. Poppy Brown again in the shotgun. Has a back in the backfield with him to his right. 3 receivers to the right. And here's Brown throwing to the left, and this ball is caught by Morton, the Oklahoma State recruit, for a first down out across the 30. That's going to be a gain of 12 yards.
And that's the end of the first quarter. Carthage 21, Buckeyes 3. We'll be back.
Randy Hudson, a 1984 Carthage High School graduate, invites you to stop by their Carthage branch of the Hudson Financial Group. They offer property and casualty insurance on an individual platform, which allows them to help you with all types of risk with companies like the Hartford, Mass Mutual, and Travelers, to just name a few. Randy and his dad, Herb, look forward to assisting you with your insurance and financial needs. The Hudson Financial Group, 1507 West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-7874.
When you think of high school football in Texas, you think Carthage Bulldogs. When you think of banking, you should think Prosperity Bank. The Carthage Bulldogs have the strength, leadership, desire, and spirit to obtain another state championship. Prosperity Bank has those same attributes to serve your banking needs. We offer deposit accounts, debit cards, internet and mobile banking, mobile deposit, iPay, as well as consumer, commercial, and residential lending. We can service your needs wherever you are. Stop by the Carthage office and we will share with you our Bulldog spirit. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, Gilmer, as we start the second quarter, first and 10 at their 31-yard line. Brown in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the left. Here's Brown looking over the middle. This ball is caught at midfield, and he is going to be down at the Carthage 44-yard line after a big pickup there for the Buckeyes.
Well, I think we went for an interception there, didn't we, Dustin? Looked like we did.
Yeah, he threw right in between 2 defenders passed there by Brown.
26-yard completion to the Carthage 43-yard line. First and 10 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 43. Brown in the shotgun again. 3 receivers to the left. One of them shifts back in the backfield now. And here's Brown throwing right. This ball is caught at the 40, and he's going to be stopped at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 on that pass play.
Yeah, that was a good play by them right there. Stood out in the flat and let him pick his way.
It was tipped by Gatlin, and the receiver was still able to catch it.
Second and 1 for Gilmer at the Carthage 34. Second and 1 at the 34. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Brown in the shotgun, throwing left. Now he gets it on the end around, coming to the right, and Carthage had this one sniffed out pretty good, but they're still going to get a first down out of it. They only needed 1 yard, and they get 3 on the end around.
Yeah, he came from the other side of the field towards us and turned the quarter. We had guys there, but he did gain 2 or 3 yards, enough for the first down.
Okay, they're going to give him 2 to the 32. First and 10 from the 32-yard line of Carthage. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught at the 25. Went over the head of one receiver and caught by another one. And he's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. A gain of 13 more.
Another first down for Garrett's record service.
That's only a Bulldog first down.
Okay.
There you go. That's right. You're good. There you go. Okay, first and 10.
Well, I gave him extra.
First and 10 for Gilmer at the Bulldog 19. Great drive this time for the Buckeyes. Throws left this time. Martin. Incomplete. I think Martin coming over the middle may have heard someone coming there. I'm not for sure he was too anxious to catch that one. At any rate, he did not. It's incomplete.
Well, they run a quick offense when it tries to tire your defense down, and that's what they've run on this drive.
Second and 10 now for Gilmer at the Carthage 19. Brown in the shotgun, twins right, and trips to the left. Empty backfield again. 5 wideouts. Here's Brown. Brown looking right, looking left, throws left. This ball is caught out there at about the 16-yard line, and he's going to be stopped at about the 16. A gain of 3 on the pass play will bring up third down.
If we can hold them to another field goal here, it'll be a victory for us.
Good job by DeJulian bringing down that big back number 10.
Okay, gain of 4 to the 15-yard line. Third down and 6 at the Carthage 15. Brown in the shotgun again. Snap back to him. Pump fake right now. Hands off to the running back up the middle of the 15, 10, 5, and he is going to score. That's going to be the first Gilmer touchdown of the ball game. It comes on a 15-yard run, and they now have cut the margin 21-9.
Yeah, our middle linebacker missed his call right there. That was his tackle. And he made a move on him, and he was free.
Yeah, we had two on the outside blitz, and they went right up the middle. And you got one linebacker there. There's never no one behind him as well.
All right, the extra point attempt. They go with the swinging gate. Now they come into the kick formation after shifting to the right. And we await the snap. Carthage up now 21-9. There's the snap. The kick is on the way, and this one is plenty of distance. It's good. 21-10, Carthage, 9:58 to play in the second quarter. Back to Carthage right after this.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
This is Mark Harris at Farmer State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmer State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Joaquin, Shelbyville. So come by Farmer State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
The Gilmer touchdown was scored by their largest running back. That's Kelton Collier, 6'2", 218, a senior. All right, Gilmer getting ready to kick off. It's 21-10 now. Carthage 9:58 to go in the half. Here's an onside kick, and they've got a chance to recover it, and they do. They got the big hop just as they needed it. It took a big hop over the Carthage initial front line there, and then was recovered by, or caught in the air by a Gilmer man.
He caught it in stride.
Yeah, you knew it was coming.
Yeah.
They don't do it before.
So Gilmer with the onside kick now has it 1st and 10 at the Carthage 40-yard line.
It's going to take 3 more touchdowns by us to even think about winning this game.
All right, Brown in the shotgun. Has 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Snap back to Brown. Brown going deep over the middle, and this ball is incomplete. Pretty good coverage back there. It was intended for Morton, their top receiver, and Nick Moore was back on defense along with another Bulldog.
Yeah, they had him front and back, and almost had an interception there. But that's what you do when you get a turnover like that. You go for the throat.
Make that catch.
All right, Brown in the shotgun again. Nothing new there. This time they've got a wing on the right. 2 receivers split out right, 2 into the left. Now one of the receivers on the right goes into the backfield. Man split out left, goes motion. Here's a handoff, and they go up the middle with it, 35, and down to the 30-yard line. That's going to be a close to Buckeye first down. It is 1st and 10.
Yeah, just run right up the middle there. Gatlin had to get him from the defensive end spot going downfield.
1st and 10 Buckeyes now at the Carthage 30. Brown again in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's going to go to the right side this time. This ball is incomplete. That one should have been caught there by one of the Buckeyes. Incomplete pass. Nick Moore on defense.
It was down and out, and when he turned, and the ball was in the air, and it hit him in the hands, and he dropped it. 9:27 left in the first half. 21-10 Carthage.
2nd and 10 now for Gilmer. 2nd and 10 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 30-yard line. The ball is on the left hash. So Gilmer going from left to right here in the second quarter. Now right out to the right goes motion left. He gets the handoff 30, 25, and down to the 20-yard line. That's going to be another first down. Another first down for Gilmer. They have it 1st and 10 at the Carthage 20.
Getting to the outside and turning upfield, and we need to stop the outside run with 9:20 left first half.
Again, this drive for the Buckeyes set up by an onside kick that was worked to perfection. Snap back to Brown. Brown pump fake left. Now going into the end zone. This ball is caught down there for a touchdown. That's a touchdown pass of 20 yards, and Gilmer has now cut the margin 21-16.
Yes, it's going to take some scoring to win this ball game. We're going to have to we need to go back to our run and run some time off, give our defense a chance to get the breath.
9:03 left to play in the first half. So Gilmer scoring twice here within 55 seconds because the previous score came with 9:58. Buckeyes lining up for the extra point now, down by 5 points. This would cut it to 4 right here. There's the snap. The kick is away and good. It looks good. It is good. Carthage 21, Buckeyes 17. Back to Bulldog Stadium right after this.
Oh, her first word. Mama. Then, before I knew it... Mom! Soccer practice, art club, driver's ed, dating, graduation, 5 years of college. Mom, this is Ted. Wedding bells and suddenly...
Life fast forwards. Keep up with Texas Farm Bureau insurance and protection that changes with your auto, home, and life needs. It's the right coverage for any moment, because moments worth covering are never accidents.
For all your insurance needs, come see me, Jenny Morgan, at Panola County Farm Bureau.
Discounts may vary by situation.
Hey, Dustin, see what the coach there talks to his defense about.
If you don't have an oil well, you need to get one. So Ricky and Casey Bagley at Bagley Well Services can help you take care of it. Bagley Well Services is a complete service. Hookups, pipelines, maintenance, backhoe, dozier, and pipe hauling. Bagley Well Service, one call does it all. 903-690-9700. 903-690-9700. Let Bagley Well Services do the work for you.
All right, Gilmer getting ready to kick off. Remember, their last kick was an onside kick, and I mean they worked it to perfection. You got to get a high bounce if that's going to be successful, and they did. Okay, Carthage calling for the fair catch on this sky kick, and we take it at our 34-yard line. So we will have it at our 34, leading 21-17. Gilmer with the last 2 touchdowns. They've cut it from 21-3 to 21-17.
How fast it can change on you, especially when you're playing a high-powered offense like this.
Yeah, we weren't going to hold them 3 points very long, and like you said, Mark, you know, it's going to take a lot of points to score this game.
All right, so Carthage will have it at the 34. Carthage
9:03.
Go ahead.
9:03 left here in the first half. 21-17.
All right, the Bulldogs come out, and they're going to have 2 receivers split out to the left. Davis under center. Ingram is the tailback. Handoff Ingram. Ingram going left this time to the 35. Flag on the play.
It's going to be a hold.
And it's going to go. He's going to be stopped at the 39. There is a flag.
That's in the area of hold unless somebody put the legal, you know, push somebody in the face mask or something. But that's usually a hold out there. See what they say.
Looks like he may be looking at possible face mask, not for sure. Nope. You know, we got to stop making little mistakes like that. Put us in long situations after Gilmer's got the momentum now and they had 2 quick scores. You know, play a little bit smarter.
Okay, we had a 4-yard gain and then a 10-yard penalty back to the 28-yard line. So it's a net loss of 6. 1st and 16 now. 1st and 16 for Carthage from their 28. Got to cut out mistakes like that. All right, Davis this time in the shotgun. 3 seconds on the play clock. 2, 1. Snap with 1. Davis looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught at the 40-yard line to the 45 midfield. And over midfield is going to be a Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down.
Just got a hook out there on the hash marks. That was Bowen, wasn't it?
Who caught that one?
I think it was Bowen.
Bowen?
Yeah, Bowen's.
Yeah.
26-yard completion for the Bulldogs. And that went to D. Bowens. 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs at the Gilmer 46-yard line. Boy, in a game like this, you just sort of think you got to answer those 2 Gilmer touchdowns. Carthage saw their lead cut to 4 points. Gilmer scoring on their last 2 possessions. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram to the 45, 40, 35, 30-yard line near the Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down at about the 30-yard line. Going to be inside the 30 at the 28. 18 yards for Ingram.
You know, he was hurt most of last year with a hip pointer, and we didn't get to see him until Navasota. And he outrun everything that Navasota had. And tonight, he's showing that he's got the skills. with 7:39 left in the first half. 21-17 Carthage.
All right, Ingram, 12 carries, 165 yards so far. First and 10, Carthage at the Gilmer 28-yard line. Davis under center, tight end on each side. Here's a handoff to Ingram. Ingram going to the right side this time, trying to get outside, and cannot. And it's going to be a gain of 1 to the 27.
Yeah, his hold to the left wasn't there, so then he cut to the right. And Coach doesn't like him doing that. He likes to plant that foot and go north and south.
I think he did that right. He should just turn it upfield instead of trying going toward the sidelines. Just got what he could get.
And it's things like that you'll see at Chalk Talk. Coach Surratt will, he'll mention great plays by the Bulldogs, and if someone doesn't play well in a play, he'll point it out. He pointed out this past week a call that was not made in the White House game that benefited us. All right, Davis in the shotgun, snap back to him. Pump fake left. Now he goes over the middle. This ball is caught by Bowens at the 5. Bowens, there with the goal line. He is in. Touchdown, D. Bowens, 28-yard strike from Kason Davis.
Wow. This Carthage offense is just awesome. It's just they pass, they run. I think one of our biggest advantages tonight is our running back over their running backs, and that opens up our pass for us.
All right, that is a touchdown made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town. The First United Methodist Church extra point coming up. Be attempted by Jose DeJulian. There's a snap. The kick is on the way. Pretty good rush that time by Gilmer, and it is good. Carthage 28 and the Buckeyes 17. 6:33 to play in the first half. Back to Bulldog Stadium right after this.
It's not Tex-Mex, it's Fresh Mex. That's the slogan at Don Juan's in Carthage. Don Juan's open at 10:30 Monday through Sunday and staying open late on Friday and Saturday for your dining convenience. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 until 7. Don Juan's, where $5 lunch specials are back. Don't forget, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult meal. Don Juan's, located 1 block north of the square in downtown Carthage. It's great Mexican food.
Bear Play Nursery has been in business over 10 years, and we offer trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, bird baths, and we can even take care of your landscaping needs. Need your beds cleaned out? We can do it. Bear Play Nursery is gearing up for the cold weather season. Coming in soon will be mums, pansies, and all the cold weather plants. Hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 12 on Saturday. Call 903-237-8844 or come on out and see Bobby Sue for your flower needs. You'll be glad you did. Go Carthage Bulldogs!
All right, and again, the Bulldogs scoring that touchdown, and to get the touchdown, they had to cross the Bauer Furniture Company red zone. They've been in that Bauer Furniture Company red zone several times tonight, and the Bulldogs lead it now by a score of 20, make it 28-17. Let's see, that score coming with 6:33 to play in the second quarter. The Bulldogs will be kicking off. It'll be Sagala kicking off this time, and he looks like he is lining up for the sky kick. And here it is. And he kicks this one. It's going to be a little bit deeper than we want. Caught it the 27 to the 30, 35. And good coverage there by the Bulldog kickoff defense team, coverage team, as it's a 10-yard return for the Buckeyes to their 37. Who was that?
Logan Baker on the tackle.
So Buckeyes first and 10 at their 37. 6:27 to go in the first half. Carthage leading at 28-17. All right. Poppy Brown in the shotgun again. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. He has 1 back with him in the backfield. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking left. He's throwing left. And this ball is caught. Great tackle out there by one of the Bulldogs. That was Mikkel Gates on that pass, and Mikkel Gates drops him for a 2-yard loss.
And that was a quick screen that you see the Texas Longhorn when Brown was the quarterback. He threw a screen, and they came across the middle, but we had it snuffed out.
Second down and 12 now for Gilmer at their 35-yard line. After big gains, they really try to snap it quickly. After that loss there, they slow down a little bit. Trips to the left, twins to the right. Snap back to Brown. Brown pitch out to the running back. Running back is going to have about 4 yards to the 39.
Gates on the tackle along with Russell. They stopped it up pretty quick there, 3rd and long.
Third down and 8. 3rd and 8 from the 39-yard line. All right, Brown again in the shotgun. They have 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. They've scored on their last 2 possessions. Snap back to Brown. Brown this time being pressured. Rolling to his right. Ball up in the air. This ball is caught as the receiver came back for it and caught it for a first down after the Bulldogs had a chance there possibly to stop him and to tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, we had that. We had him running, and he just slung it downfield. His receiver did the right thing, came back towards him, made the catch.
And our defensive back wasn't paying attention. All that extra open room for him to throw it and make the catch.
Okay, 1st and 10 for Gilmer now at the Gilmer 48. 4:58 to play in the half. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking over the middle. This ball is thrown and incomplete, intended for Morton. And there on defense was Mason Graham.
Yeah, but second long, third and long is not really bad on them because of the passing attack they have.
2nd and 10 now at their 48. They're going to snap it in a hurry here. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking left. He throws left. This ball is caught. Gates misses tackle. He's across the 45 and going to have a first down. Ball on the ground, and Carthage comes up with a fumble recovery. It was a pass completion, but then Gilmer with another turnover, and Carthage has it at their own 35-yard line.
And I don't know if it's such stacked up in there, you can't tell if somebody's jerking on the ball. I got a feeling they are. This is when we need to take the ball down the field and score.
I think it was Jace Dixon while watching the replay, but they threw it to the big boy Collier, who plays on defense and offense, and he trying to get that extra yardage, and Dixon come in there as he was held up and knocked the ball loose.
All right, so 1st and 10 now for Carthage at their 35. 3rd turnover of the ball game for Gilmer. They have lost 2 fumbles and had 1 pass picked off. All right, Cason Davis going to be in the shotgun. 4:41 to play in the first half. Carthage up 28-17. Snap back to Davis. Low snap. Davis, good protection. Now it's breaking down. Now he's going to get rid of it. He throws, and this ball is toward the sideline, incomplete. I think it was caught by DeWaylen Ingram, but he was out of bounds.
Well, Callaway was standing there like a center fielder, wide open, and he never did see it.
On the sideline. Surratt was gesturally pointing out to his quarterback.
Yeah, I saw him give him a casual conversation. They're listening to us from Jeter's Junction.
2nd and 10 now for Carthage at their 35-yard line. All kinds of time that time for Cason. And evidently from what Mark and Dustin said, had a wide-open receiver just flat, did not see him. And tried to hit Ingram, but he was out of bounds. Okay, Davis goes now under center. 2nd and 10. Going to throw to the left side. This time it's caught by Bowens. Bowens to the 35. Bowens is tackled at the 38. A gain of 3 on that pass play.
Somehow Surratt didn't like the way the outside receiver was blocking on that play and was letting him have it. 4:16 left first half, 28-17 Carthage.
Okay, they spotted at the 37, so we'll give them a 2-yard gain on the pass play. 4:08 to go now, the clock running in the second quarter. Carthage leading 28-17. Carthage with 2 timeouts remaining. Gilmer has all 3. Bulldogs coming up to the line of scrimmage now, again facing 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 at their 37. Davis going to go under center. He's got a wide out to each side. Keontae Ingram, tailback. 3-step drop. He throws left side, caught by DeWaylen Ingram at the 45, midfield and across midfield. Another Garrett's record service. Bulldog first down. The ball comes loose, but Carthage comes up with the football.
Well, I was hoping they said he caught it. A lot of times.
Yeah, he did, but I think he was down. But they said we're the fumble. We recovered it though. First down.
All right, we've got plenty of time left, plenty of timeouts. Need to score here, right here at the end of the half.
So that's a 17-yard reception for Ingram. His first. That's another Garrett's record service Bulldog first down, by the way. And a 17-yard reception for Ingram, his first of the ball game. He had 5 last week against White House. Okay, Chris Attaway over on the far side, split out. Here's handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram up the middle this time to the 45 and trying to get loose. And is brought down at the 43. Gain of 3 for Keontae Ingram.
Well, I'll tell you what, the first tackler's not getting him. I've seen a bunch of them tonight hit him and bounce off, and he almost got free from that one.
He really did and had a lot of running room if he did.
That's right.
2nd and 7. 2:50 left to play now in the half. Carthage leading 28-17 here. at Bulldog Stadium.
Don't
Carthage
forget,
will be
we
off.
get the ball the second half, too.
And we get the ball the second half. That is correct.
We need to score.
Carthage off next week, then start district play here in 2 weeks against the Henderson Lions. Davis under center this time on 2nd and 7. Here's Davis, play action fake, rolls to his right. He's being pressured, big time pressure, gets away from him. Got time to throw, throws it. This ball is incomplete down at the Gilmer 30-yard line.
And I looked down the field, and it looked like to me they were covered. Every receiver was covered. So he had to get rid of it.
I think if Davis didn't have the pressure right on him, he could have possibly hit Gradberg dragging across the field, but as the play extended, the defender was able to catch up.
So with that incomplete pass, Carthage now faces a 3rd and 7 at the Gilmer 43. 2:21 to play in the half. Carthage leading here 28-17. 3rd and 7 at the Gilmer 43. All right, Davis going to go in the shotgun. He's got Keontae Ingram to his left, twins to the left, one to the right. Single coverage out there. Snap back to Davis. Here comes the blitz. Davis throws left side. This is caught by Bowens at the 25-20, 15-10. Stays inbound to the 5. Bowens touchdown. That's going to be a 43-yard touchdown pass to D. Bowens.
He was out in coverage, single coverage out there down the sidelines, and when he got it, he's a lot faster than he looks because he's so little. But the guy tried to corral him up by his head, and he would be denied.
And tiptoed down the sidelines with hardly any room to spare.
All right, that touchdown made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town. 43-yard touchdown pass to D. Bowens. The Bulldogs leading 34-17. And another trip in the red zone there. Here's the extra point, and this one is good. We crossed the Bauer Furniture Company red zone to score that touchdown. 2:11 left to play in the first half. Carthage up 35-17.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance, or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Give them a call today at 903-694-2911 or stop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. Courtney Construction Incorporated. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction. They'll get it done.
Fidelity Communications is ready to turbocharge your internet service with this amazing offer. You can get 125 megabit internet with 6 months of free Wi-Fi for just $79.99 per month for the first year. New Fidelity Communications customers get special pricing on all 3 different internet packages, ranging from 25 to 125 megabits per second, starting as low as $24.99 per month. Call 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com.
All right, the Bulldogs scoring on a 43-yard pass to D. Bowens. Bowens caught the previous touchdown pass also of 28 yards. Carthage now leading at 35-17, 2:11 to play in the half. And we've got Segala, Alberto Segala, a junior, kicking off. This one coming to the near side. This ball is going to bounce, and they're going to take it as it goes out of bounds right at the 23-yard line.
Now, shouldn't he have let that go out of bounds?
If it was going out of bounds, for sure. Yep.
Because they'd have got the ball like a 35 or something.
Good kick by the kicker.
It was a good kick. Perfect. In front of the coverage and then behind the coverage, right?
Gilmer at their 24. He went out of bounds at the 24 rather than the 23. All right, Poppy Brown in the shotgun. Sends 2 receivers to each side. Snap back to him. He pump fake right. Now he hands off to the running back. And this is going to be Holland, I believe, going to his right. And he is stopped for no gain. That's Kelton Collier.
Good tackle by Julian out there in open field.
Russell got the pressure.
In fact, a 1-yard loss back to the 23. 2nd and 11. Brown in the shotgun again. Under 2 minutes to go now. Throws left. This ball is caught out there at the 25 to the 30. And that's going to be a gain from the 24 out to the 30. That's a 6-yard gain on the pass play.
Minute and a half left. 35-17 here in the first half.
And we have a timeout. Didn't see who called that.
Gates has cramps.
Oh, okay. All right.
Well, we got a little Brewster in there now with a minute and a half left.
Okay, so a timeout here on the field, and we'll take a break.
The ladies at the Popcorn Place are ready to take care of your floral needs. They offer cut flower arrangements, memorials, and potted plants. If there is a special occasion in the future, such as a birthday or anniversary, or maybe just a special arrangement, let the ladies at the Popcorn Place assist you with your selection. And don't forget that they carry some wonderful gift items like crystal and pottery and have a bridal registry as well. This can all be found at the Popcorn Place on West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-5421.
Well, I'm Frances Hopkins Frazier, and I decided to go to Winkler Place because I was falling and I was calling my son to come help me. Therefore, I prayed about it, and Winkler Place came into my mind. God gave me the answer, and I'm in Winkler Place now, and I enjoy living there. I have everything I need. I'm happy at Winkler Place.
Brewster Griffith enters the game for Gates. They need to hydrate at halftime here for sure.
3rd down and 4 for Gilmer. 3rd and 4 for the Buckeyes from their 30-yard line. 3rd and 4 for Gilmer from the Buckeye 30. Carthage up 35-17. Big play here. If you force a 4th down, then they've got a big decision to make, whether they're going to go for it or risk giving it to Carthage in good field position. The clock running, though, is now down to 1:09 to go in the half. Brown in the shotgun. He throws the right side this time. This is dropped by Collier. Incomplete, and now it will be 4th down.
And that will stop the clock with a missed pass, so that'd be like a timeout for us.
So now let's see what Gilmer does. They have it 4th down at their 30, and they're not going to risk giving it up to Carthage in that field position. They're going to kick it. At least that's what they're going to line up to do.
Well, we're going to have pretty decent field position here if we catch the punt. And we'll have a little round of close to a minute left, and 2 timeouts. So,
13-yard jump for the Gilmer punter. Here's a chest-high snap. Oh, and it's off he shanks it off the side of his foot, and this is going to go out of bounds at the 44-yard line. 44-yard line, a 14-yard kick.
They're 44.
That's right, the Gilmer 44. So a 14-yard punt, and Carthage will now have it with 56.7 seconds at the 43. Make it a 13-yard punt because they spotted it at the 43. 13-yard kick. Carthage 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 43.
56.7 seconds left.
Carthage with 2 timeouts. And remember, of course, the Bulldogs get the football to start the second half. All right, now Davis in the shotgun. 2 receivers split out to each side. Snap back to Kaysen. And here they come with a big rush. He gets it off. This is caught by Ingram to 45, 40, 35. Now going to the right, trying to get to the outside, trying to do the stiff arm, and it's brought down to the 27-yard line. That's going to be a Garrett's Record Service Bulldog 1st down. Make it the 32-yard line.
Stops the clock, too. So we can get a time cut a play in.
43. It's 11-yard pass completion to Keontae Ingram. 1st and 10 now at the 32-yard line. Clock running. 32 seconds to go in the half. Clock is running. 29, 28, 27, 26. And Carthage calls a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Dustin Burns of Coldwell Banker, Ken Andrus and Associates. Call 903-754-3325.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Walter Sparks with XL Ford Lincoln Mercury here in Carthage, encouraging y'all to come out and see our large inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have rebates up to $8,000 on selected models, a good selection of pre-owned cars and trucks at very affordable prices. Financing available with excellent service and parts. Check out our website, XL Ford of Carthage, for updates on a regular basis. Remember, we're still on the South Loop and we're still number 1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
All right, 1st and 10 for Carthage. 28 seconds to play in the half. 1st and 10 at the Buckeye 32. Snap back to Davis in the shotgun. He's looking left. Now he's being pressured. He's going to roll with it. He's going to run with it to 30, 25. Has a Garrett's record service. Bulldog first down at about the 21-yard line. Clock will be stopped for the first down.
Need to clock it right here. We're getting at the line of scrimmage. It's 19.2 seconds. They started.
Okay, first and 10 to 21, and he downs it. He spikes it to stop the clock. 14.8 seconds left at the Gilmer 21-yard line. Carthage with one timeout remaining in the half. Carthage up 35-17. Taking over on this possession after a 14-yard Gilmer punt. First and 10 again at the 21. All right, now remember, they've got one timeout left. All right, Davis going to be in the shotgun. He's got three receivers to the left and one to the right. Snap back to Davis. Here they come with a blitz, big-time blitz, and the pass is too tall. They were going to go with a screen pass to the left side to Keontae Ingram, but the big pressure by Gilmer forced him to unload it early.
That was probably going to be a touchdown.
Yeah.
Because it was a screen set up, and he had blockers out in front, and the way Ingram follows his blocks, that looked like that would have been a touchdown.
Third down and 10 now from the 21. 11.9 seconds to go in the half. And remember, one timeout still left for Carthage here in the half. Kason Davis going to be in the shotgun. He's got two receivers to the left, one to the right. Keontae Ingram with him in the backfield to his right. And here's Davis going to throw it. Big pressure, and he's going to be sacked by Gilmer. And let's see, Carthage, I'm sure, will call a timeout. Coach Surratt really upset about that. Timeout called by Carthage, 5.8 seconds to go.
Yeah, I don't know if somebody missed their blocking assignments or he just didn't make the right read.
They were coming on another blitz again. I think just too many people.
He's yelling at somebody out there, the offensive line or something. That's a timeout. We'll be back after this.
At Carthage Furniture, Monty Bacon and his staff have a deal for you. A sofa and love seat in dark brown or tan, your choice. Now add 3 tables and 2 beautiful lamps, and it's yours for just $7.99. That's a sofa, love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, yours for $7.99. Or check this out, a red or brown love seat and sofa for $9.68. Speak Spanish? Monty can help. Carthage Furniture on West Panola in Carthage.
Here at First State Bank and Trust Company, we know that life can get busy. Since banking is a necessary part of life, but not always a productive use of your day, we're pleased to offer mobile deposit to make depositing checks faster and easier. Using an approved mobile device with internet access, mobile deposit allows you to snap a picture of the front and the back of your check, and then submit the check securely to your account, giving you more time to spend on the things that matter. Serving East Texas since 1902, First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage.
Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, that was a 9-yard loss on the sack of Kason Davis. DeJulian going to line up for a 47-yard field goal. Right hash, angle back to the left. This is the limit of his range. Kick is away. This is going to be short. Going to be short. It lands about 6 yards deep in the end zone, and so the field goal is no good. That is the end of the first half. Score, Carthage 35, Gilmer 17. Back right after this with halftime.
12% off, 16% off, 20% off, and 0% financing. Pippin Motor Company has it all in the month of September. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. Get the best model year-end deals this month at Pippin Motor Company. Get a 2016 Chevrolet Trax for only $17,804, a 2016 GMC Canyon for $29,305, or how about a Sierra 1-ton 4-wheel drive dually for $8,000 off the window sticker. Come see us, located just across from Panola College, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
President Harry S. Truman once said, "If men and nations would but live by the precepts of the ancient prophets and the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount, problems which now seem so difficult would soon disappear." Hi, this is Dennis Smith, inviting you to come and worship with us, Central Baptist Church in Carthage. On Sunday, our services are at 9:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. If you can't come, tune us in on KGAS 103.7 FM or KGAS 1590 a.m. We are also on Fidelity Cable Channel 18. May God bless you.
Panola County relies on ETMC Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services, like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics, including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray. and ETMC First Physicians Clinics with specialists in pediatrics and family health. ETMC is proud to be one with East Texas.
The city of Carthage, county seat of Panola County, gas capital of the United States, and friendliest spot in the world. We have it all: temperate weather, lots of jobs, good schools and churches, and even the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. Carthage, a great spot on Highway 59 to settle down or just to visit for a while. Panola College, local medical care, a low tax base, and great shopping. That's Carthage. Recommend us, refer us, and revive yourself in the piney woods of East Texas. Carthage, with places we're all proud to call home.
Are you experiencing sickness, fighting a toothache, or just need someone to vent your frustrations to? Stop by the Hope Project in downtown Tenaha for all your medical, dental, and mental health needs. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance plans and offer a sliding fee discount for those who qualify. The Hope Project is now a designated site to offer counseling assistance with the healthcare marketplace. For a healthier East Texas, come see the Hope Project or call 936-248-HOPE.
Well, we're here at halftime. The score is 35-17 Carthage at half, and I have Mr. Hull up here with me in the band. And, of course, the visiting band goes first. And do they have a marching type band, or do they just play and let the people dance?
They're a military band.
Oh, is that right? Okay, good.
It's like they have their twirlers on the field, right in the center. In a triangle facing backfield. I guess they're facing their home. Their side, visitor side. It's about 25 of them on the field wearing black and white. And then the lieutenants have white and black. So black on. They're doing a palm routine. They have gold and black, or orange and black palms.
Don't know what happens.
And that finishes up their twirlers are finished up. We had that big bout of rain before the game.
Yeah, I don't think we got any in fair play. That's what I needed some out there on my pasture. I think it all formed this side of fair play.
Well, it's going to be definitely a factor with the two marching bands tonight. And they're going to finish with a kick routine to their fight song. There have been two lines with the lieutenants in the front line, 5, and then 2 lines of the rest of the guard behind them. And here marches the Gilmer band. So there's about 80 students. There's definitely 5 sousaphones in the back. They Drum major brings them out in a block from about the 35 to the 35-yard line. Wearing military style uniforms, white jackets with black pants. I believe an orange stripe down the black pants on the side. They're wearing black cross belts. Their twirlers are wearing gold or orange and black. Very shiny. And their drum major, I believe, is one of the twirlers too. She's wearing black, a different pattern of black and gold. Black and orange, I just keep on saying
gold.
Looks like gold from when it's that shiny, I guess. We're doing a single baton routine. Total of 5 twirlers. The song might sound familiar. It's the same song that we're playing as well. Lieutenant picks up 2 more batons and starts to do a 3 baton show.
Not bad at it. It's pretty good.
Pretty good. And the majorettes pick up their instruments, and they're going to go back into the band, and then they'll begin their halftime drill.
Established in 1926 and celebrating their 90th year, the Gilmer Band marches in the traditional American military style. The band steps off to parade champions fanfare, chorus in the march, and evictions.
The director's out in front on the 50-yard line, giving them their last pep talk before they get their show going. Many of the bands in East Texas are getting ready for the pre-UL marching contest here at Carthage on October 15th. It sounds like a ways away, but it'll be here before we know it.
I know.
They do a stagger halt, and they're going to make a chevron. Again, from about the 35 to the 35, center of the field.
I tell you what, that twirler is talented.
She's a drum major and the featured twirler. Do a pass through. The band's doing a pass through. So one's going left to right, one's going right to left. And they do a to the rear and do it again. Finish back in the chevron and do a company front towards the front of the field, and they're going to stop on the front sideline. They do a to the rear and they're marching backfield now. Left flank, and they're marching from right to left on the field. just past our Carthage C. Now they're doing counter marches into another pass through. And really, that's where you can see the lines straight down. And now we're marching left to right, showing their marching. They do another company front and they're headed back across the field. They do staggered to the rears, and now they're going to spread out their ranks. They combine it to eight columns. Have banded to the rear, so now the band's facing each other. Both sides marched towards the center of the field and then did counter marches. So they walked towards each other and then they mirrored each other as they walked away. And they come back to the middle of the field and they're doing a staggered halt into a company block. Doing staggered to the left flanks. They bring it, doing staggered to the rears across the field. Now they're in another chevron, passing from right to left. They're right over the 50-yard line right now. Stagger to the rear is going to bring them back to a block right to the center of the field, right on the 50. Doing a slow time step from right to left. Each step takes the place of 2 beats. Staggered stops, and they ended up in the middle of the field again in a block, pretty much a square block. Front to the front sideline.
And we'll go back. Pay some bills. Carthage ahead 35-17.
Randy Hudson, a 1984 Carthage High School graduate, invites you to stop by their Carthage branch of the Hudson Financial Group. They offer property and casualty insurance on an individual platform, which allows them to help you with all types of risk with companies like the Hartford, Mass Mutual, and Travelers, to just name a few. Randy and his dad, Herb, look forward to assisting you with your insurance and financial needs. The Hudson Financial Group, 1507 West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-7874.
When you think of high school football in Texas, you think Carthage Bulldogs. When you think of banking, you should think Prosperity Bank. The Carthage Bulldogs have the strength, leadership, desire, and spirit to obtain another state championship. Prosperity Bank has those same attributes to serve your banking needs. We offer deposit accounts, debit cards, internet and mobile banking, mobile deposit, iPay, as well as consumer, commercial, and residential lending. We can service your needs wherever you are. Stop by the Carthage office and we will share with you our Bulldog spirit. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
The fourth line of the Bulldog Bells are Social Officer Tabitha Aiken, Constance Barber, Taylor Barton, Trinity Dayton, Kaylee Dowdy, Lisette Gonzalez, Anna Gwynn, Caitlin Harris, Nikki Heim, Shaylin Luker, Michaela Perry, Emily Powell, Brianna Simpson, Social Officer Kaylee Smith, Mary Smith, Megan Spradlin, Anna Stacy, Kristen Wall, and Social Officer Shelby Walters. Lieutenants are Emily Andrews, Aubrey English, Madison Smith, Peyton Travis, and Captain Annie Mahaffey. The managers are Kaylee Isabel and Carrie Dixon. The Bells will now perform umbrella routine to Singing in the Rain.
They're wearing red, like short rain jackets, definitely dazzle with the sparkles. And then the lieutenants are wearing white. And they each have their own umbrella. Some are black underneath and some are red underneath, and they are silver on top. They're spread out pretty far from about the 25 to the 25-yard line. Condensed together in the middle, making a triangle right on the 50-yard line. They open their umbrellas. Line up on the front hash. They come into towards the 50 and then walk down towards the front sideline, and they're going to make two circles, or actually I believe one big circle in the middle of the field. Splitting into an inner circle and outer circle. Looks like the inner circle has their umbrellas are black on the inside or underneath. The red underneath on the outside. Expand their circle. Come in the middle for their finale. Cover themselves up with their umbrellas. the lieutenant in the front.
The bells are under the direction of Roberta Collinsworth and Amber Cheatwood.
That brings us to them. The band's going to march out and play for our auxiliary. They're lined up from the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line on the back sideline. Auxiliary members, the twirlers and flags, are getting an order in front, and drum major Riley Green brings them out.
Award-winning Carthage High School Battling Bulldog Band. The majorettes are led onto the field by senior captain Kathy and junior lieutenant Kelly Sanders. Led onto the field by senior captain Montavia Hicks and sophomore lieutenant Denasia Leary. Sit back and enjoy the auxiliary line as they perform to Demi Lovato's hit "Confident."
Twirlers are staggered about every 5 yards in the front sideline with the flags in a row behind, right above the numbers. Doing a fedora routine. They have black fedoras with the red band around them. Flags are in red and the twirlers are in silver. Flags are spread out behind. The twirlers are, of course, doing a one baton routine. Finish with throwing the fedoras off to the sideline.
The auxiliary is under the direction of Mrs. Leanne Sharp.
And our 8th grade helpers, the roadies, are picking up all the hats on the ground and all the flags to prepare the way for the halftime drill.
How long is your drill?
I don't know. I'm looking at the clock myself, though.
4 minutes left.
It's right about. It's under 4 minutes. It should be, because we still have one more full march to put in. But it's going to be close.
Sponsored by Foley Rentals and Tire Shop, the Battle and Bulldog Band's performance now continues with Triumph Fanfare by Smith, Boys of the Old Brigade by Chambers, and Ponderosa by Key.
And they're doing a staggered halt as they march in from the back sideline, and they're making a chevron in the middle, right in the 50. And again, we're going from the 30-yard line to the 30-yard line. And the chevron goes from the front of right below the bottom of the numbers in the front field, all the way to the back of the numbers in the backfield. About face. March backfield. Trumpet's introduction. To the rear, and they're marching forward, and then now they're staggered left and right flanks, and they're marching in towards the infield, towards the 50-yard line. To form a block. It's going to end right on the front sideline. Pass-throughs, and we're with a counter march right past the 45. We're marching from left to right. Do stagger to left flanks and head backfield. Gilmer's football team had to get off the field for a second there.
Yep.
Marching across the 50-yard line from right to left. We're in 5 groups of paired columns. And they do to the rears, and they form 5 lines, and now we're going into gate swings. We have 5 sets of gate swings going alternating directions. And then we switch to they reform their 5 sets of double pairs of rows. Marching from right to left. Stagger to the rears, and they're going to form the block back up. Form a block, and we're going to stop right on the 50-yard line, right in the center, right on top of the Carthage C. With right face. Finish our show.
That it?
That's it. We'll be adding another march this next week.
Are you? All right. The score's 35-17 Carthage at halftime. We'll be back right after this.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
This is Mark Harris at Farmer State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmer State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Waukegan, Shelbyville. So come by Farmer State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
Money! Score is 35-17. Carthage ahead of the Gilmer ranked Buckeyes. And Larry, do you have some statistics for the first half?
Yes, I do. Okay, the first half statistics brought to you by Kelly's Collision Center. No one wants to be involved in a fender bender, but if it happens to you, let Kelly's Collision Center make your car or truck look like new again. Located on Highway 59 North, that's Kelly's Collision Center. Now here there are the first half stats. Carthage 16 first downs, Gilmer with 11. On the ground, Carthage 171, Gilmer 78. The Bulldogs through the air 8 of 18 for 165. Gilmer 15 of 27 for 120. So the total yardage, Carthage 336, Gilmer 198. Turnovers, Gilmer had 3, Carthage none. 2 penalties for Carthage for 20, 1 for Gilmer for 10. Carthage punted twice, 35-yard average. Gilmer 3 times, 22-yard average. The scoring, 9-yard pass to Callaway. 2-yard run by Ingram. Carthage up 14-0. 29-yard field goal for the Buckeyes. It was 14-3. 51-yard run by Ingram made it 21-3 Carthage. Buckeyes with 2 straight touchdowns. 15-yard run by Collier. Then a 20-yard pass after they recovered an onside kick. 21-17 Carthage. And then a 28-yard pass to D. Bowens and a 43-yard pass to D. Bowens. And that's the scoring in the first half. Second half kickoff brought to you by Sonic. Wing Night in America. Your Sonic in Carthage, Monday through Thursday after 5. Wings are half price. Here's an onside kick. Big scramble for it. Wings are half price. Explore the 6 different flavors at Sonic in Carthage.
I think we got that because we had a big kid out there. And, it was Tanner Elliott. He wrestled the ball out from under the guy when they hit it at the same time. So,
okay, and that was an onside kick, and Carthage recovers at the Gilmer 46. So the Buckeyes, taking a gamble there to start the second half. And Carthage with great field position now after recovering that onside kick. Carthage up 35-17. Carthage led 21-3. Gilmer with 2 straight touchdowns made it 21-17. And then Carthage with 2 touchdowns to end the half. And Carthage up at halftime 35-17. All right, Bulldogs 1st and 10 now at the Gilmer 46-yard line. Davis under center. Handoff Ingram. Ingram going to the right, trying to get to the outside. 45, and he is wrestled out of bounds at the 41 after a gain of 5 on first down.
Yeah, we kind of got to the outside there. It's just hard to get away from him. They got a lot of pursuit there. He made a lot of that on his own. 35-17. Carthage has the ball now again, and Gilmer's deep in their territory.
We got a penalty on this play?
I don't know. We do?
Yes, we do.
I think it may be a personal foul on Gilmer.
Ooh, it is.
Oh. Okay, personal foul against Gilmer. 15 yards. That's another Garrett's Record Service Bulldog first down. That takes it all the way down to the 26-yard line. Okay, did you see what that personal foul was, Dustin? Does Kason Davis look a little stunned to you?
Yeah, they hit him after the play was over. I mean, run play, it wasn't a pass play, but I guess it was way late.
Okay. All right, so 1st and 10. Again, Davis looks stunned to me after that play was over. But I think he's okay now. 1st and 10, Carthage at the Buckeye 26-yard line. Davis in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Pump fake left. Now he wants to throw. Going into the right end zone. This ball is incomplete. 2 receivers in the same area, and usually that's not supposed to happen. It was Brewster Griffith and DeWaylen Ingram within just a few yards of each other.
It looked like to me that Brewster almost caught that ball.
Yeah, they were going to Brewster, but DeWaylen came over just out of the reach of the tips of the fingers of Brewster Griffith, like a little wheel route. He was in a little slot position off the tackle.
Pardon me. So now it's 2nd down and 10. 11:18 to play in the third. We've just started the third quarter. Gilmer trying an onside kick to start the second half. Carthage recovered. Picked up a first down. It's now 2nd and 10 at the Gilmer 26-yard line. Davis this time in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Handoff Keontae Ingram. No, Davis fakes it and keeps it himself around right in, and he loses it out of bounds as he was hit. Luckily, after he lost control of the football, it did go out of bounds, and it's going to be a 4-yard gain for the Bulldogs.
I might add that the onside kick was a successful one. We just got lucky. It hit our guy in the chest and bounced back towards Gilmer, and we were able to recover it.
All right, so that's a 3-yard gain as they spotted at the 23. So it's 3rd down and 7 now. 3rd and 7 for Carthage at the Gilmer 23-yard line. Okay, Callaway goes left, and you got Bowens and Ingram split out to the right. Keontae Ingram is the tailback in the backfield behind Davis, who's under center. Here's Davis, 3-step drop, throws. This ball is incomplete, intended over on the right-hand side for D. Bowens, and that will bring up 4th down and 7.
That play just didn't look like it materialized right from the beginning.
Yeah, Kaysen had a little Bob on the snap from the center, but the defender right there on the receiver. But it's going back to the onside kick. I'm pretty sure more scores here in the second half. You're going to keep on seeing that onside kick so they can get back in the game.
4th and 7 now for Carthage, and no sign of the field goal unit. So Carthage is going to go for it. 4th and 7 at the Gilmer 23-yard line.
Well, we're going to have to score again. You can just count on it.
4th and 7 at the Gilmer 23. Davis in the shotgun. Snap with 4 seconds. Here's a pass over the middle of Bowens. He got it to 15, the 10, the 5. Cuts now to the left. Bowens into the end zone for the touchdown. D. Bowens with a 23-yard touchdown reception, and the Bulldogs are now up 41-17.
Yeah, he kind of caught it over the middle and then made a stop, and the guy went by him, and then he made 2 or 3 cuts going into the end zone.
All right, that Bulldog touchdown made possible by the Bulldog stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town. 23-yard touchdown pass to D. Bowens. Extra point attempt to come. Davis is the holder. Here's the kick. It's away. Plenty of distance. It's good. Carthage 42, Buckeyes 17. 10:57 to play in the third quarter. Back to Bulldog Stadium right after this break.
Oh, her first word. Mama. Then, before I knew it... Mom! Soccer practice, art club, driver's ed, dating, graduation, 5 years of college. Mom, this is Tad. Wedding bells, and suddenly...
Life fast forwards. Keep up with Texas Farm Bureau insurance and protection that changes with your auto, home, and life needs. It's the right coverage for any moment, because moments worth covering are never accidents.
For all your insurance needs, come see me, Jenny Morgan, at Panola County Farm Bureau.
If you don't have an oil well, you need to get one. So Ricky and Casey Bagley at Bagley Well Services can help you take care of it. Bagley Well Services is a complete service. Hookups, pipelines, maintenance, backhoe, dozier, and pipe hauling. Bagley Well Service, one call does it all. 903-690-9700. 903-690-9700. Let Bagley Well Services do the work for you.
All right, here's the kick over toward the far sideline, picked up by one of the Buckeyes, close to the sideline, about the 20-yard line. Then he goes out of bounds at about the 23. That was a 23-yard pass to D. Bowens, and then the First United Methodist Church extra point by Julian gives the Bulldogs a 42-17 lead. So Gilmer will take over now at their, we're going to call that the 23-yard line. Buckeyes at their own 23. Aaron Poppy Brown in the shotgun with 3 receivers to the right and 2 to the left. Now, 2 of the receivers to the right shift. Snap back to Brown. Brown hands off to a running back coming to his left, and he's going to be stopped for no gain. In fact, that's going to be a loss of 1 on the play.
Good play there by
Mason Graham.
Mason Graham. He came up from safety position and filled the hole.
2nd and 11 now for Gilmer. 2nd and 11 from their 22. We've got a 2-man rush this time. 2-man. And here's Poppy Brown on a quarterback draw. He goes right up the middle with only 2 defensive linemen. He just goes right up the middle from the 22 to the 28. Gain of 6 for Poppy Brown.
And I don't know if that was designed like that, but they had Gatlin out there in case he threw a quick pass in the passing lane. So maybe that's why he kept it.
3rd down and 5 now for Gilmer at their 28. Here's Poppy Brown throwing over the middle. This ball is caught over the middle across the 40-yard line for a first down. That's going to be a Buckeye first down going from the 28 to the 42, a pickup of 14 on the pass play. And anytime they pick up a first down, they're right up to the line of scrimmage. They want to snap it in a hurry. 1st and 10 now from their own 42. Brown in the shotgun. Hands off the running back going right, and he's brought down for no gain there. Nice tackle over there on the far side by the Bulldogs.
DeJulian on the tackle from his outside linebacker position. 9:25 left third quarter, 42-17 Carthage. 2 stops in this half, and we'll win this game.
2nd down and 10 for the Buckeyes at their own 42. Snap back to Brown. Brown going deep over the middle. This ball is tipped and Intercepted by the ball. No, incomplete. I thought he came up with it.
It looked like he did.
It was intended for Martin. Colbert was there. It was tipped, and Nick Moore looked like he came up with the INT, but Brent Simmons, the back judge, said no.
Well, they were just molesting Gatlin out there, holding him big time.
Yeah, right there in front of him.
Now it's 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10 for Gilmer at their own 42. Brown in the shotgun. Pump fake to the right. He's throwing now. This ball is caught at the 45, and he is not going to get the first down as we stop him just short of midfield. That is going to be a gain from the 42 to the, let's call it to the midfield marker, a gain of 8 on the pass play.
They're going for it.
They're going to go for every 4th down now.
4th and 2 for Gilmer. 8:40 left to go in the 3rd quarter, and they're going to go for it at midfield. 4th and 2, and the Buckeyes going for it at midfield. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. No wideouts this time. Snap back to him, and Brown's going to throw downfield. This ball is incomplete, and Gilmer turns it over on downs. They went for it. 4th and 2 at midfield, and Carthage takes over at the 50.
And that's one stop we need. We need about 2 this half with our lead that we have, and should win this. It's our ball game to lose now.
1st and 10 for the Bulldogs now at midfield. 8:19 to play in the 3rd quarter. Carthage leading at 42-17. Carthage was up 21-3. Gilmer cut it to 21-17. 2 Bulldog scores in the second part of the 2nd quarter. Made it 35-17. Then Gilmer tried the onside kick. Carthage recovered here to start the 2nd half and scored 42-17. Kason Davis under center. I formation behind him. Pitch out Ingram. Ingram going to the right. Ingram has 2 yards to the Buckeye 48.
And they defensed that pretty well. Somebody lost their helmet for Gilmer, so he's got to leave the game. 8 minutes, 3rd quarter, 42-17 us.
2nd down and 8 for Carthage at the Gilmer 48-yard line. 8 minutes left to play now in the 3rd quarter. Carthage up 42-17. 2nd and 8. We're going to send Bowens to the left, and we've got 1 receiver split out to the right. And here's the handoff. It goes this time to Ingram. Ingram over the left side to the 46. A gain of 2. And it'll face, the Bulldogs will face 3rd down and 6.
And then we're going to run the clock as much as we can.
Make that a gain of 1. Gain of 1 on the play. 3rd down and 7 for Carthage at the Gilmer 47-yard line. 7:25 left to play in the 3rd quarter. Carthage leading at 42-17. We're off next week. In 2 weeks, Henderson here to start District 9 4A Division I play. 3rd and 7 now for the Bulldogs at the Buckeye 47. Kason Davis under center. 2 to the split out to the right. Here's a throw to the left. It's caught there by Ingram. Ingram breaks loose to the 30, 25, 20, 15, and out of bounds inside the 10-yard line. That's going to be another Garrett's Record Service Bulldog as we cross the Bauer Furniture Company red zone.
Wow, that's a good pitch right there. It was just a quick over the middle, and then he made some good yardage after he caught it. Was pushing the guy off the whole time going down the sidelines. Just a good play overall by the Dogs.
Bulldog, another Garrett's Record Service Bulldog 1st down, and we're in that Bauer Furniture Company red zone again. 1st and 10 at the Buckeye. In fact, it's officially 1st and goal. 1st and goal at the Buckeye 10-yard line. All right, 2 receivers are going to come to the right and 1 to the left. Kason Davis in the shotgun. Ball is on the left hash.
We yet to see Callaway get involved.
Davis, this time hands off to, now here's an end around going to Callaway, going back to the left to the 5. Callaway's going to be into the end zone. He handed off to Ingram, coming to his right. He handed off to Callaway, going back to the left, and he scores. The Bulldog touchdown made possible by the Bulldog stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town.
Wow, good play again. And I just mentioned Callaway's name, and he's in the ball game getting a touchdown.
You called it. Callaway with a 10-yard run. And the First United Methodist First United Methodist Church extra point is up, and it is good. All right, Carthage 49, Buckeyes 17, 6:53 to play in the third. Back right after this.
It's not Tex-Mex, it's Fresh Mex. That's the slogan at Don Juan's in Carthage. Don Juan's open at 10:30 Monday through Sunday and staying open late on Friday and Saturday for your dining convenience. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 until 7. Don Juan's, where $5 lunch specials are back. Don't forget, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult meal. Don Juan's, located 1 block north of the square in downtown Carthage. It's great Mexican food.
Bear Play Nursery has been in business over 10 years, and we offer trees, shrubs, perennials, annuals, bird baths, and we can even take care of your landscaping needs. Need your beds cleaned out? We can do it. Bear Play Nursery is gearing up for the cold weather season. Coming in soon will be mums, pansies, and all the cold weather plants. Hours are 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to 12 on Saturday. Call 903-237-8844 or come on out and see Bobby Sue for your flower needs. You'll be glad you did. Go Carthage Bulldogs!
All right, here's the kickoff, and this is a high, short kick. They take it to the 33, to the 35, to the 40, and Gilmer will have it somewhere close to their 40-yard line. He went out of bounds in front of their bench over on the far side. I think I spotted it at the 41.
Yeah, we've got a week off, and then Henderson comes to town, and you know what that means. Rivalry game. Never know who's going to win that game.
First and 10 now for the Buckeyes at their 41, down 49-17 here in the third quarter. Here's Brown, throw into the left. It's caught out there by, let's see, that is number 10.
Collier.
Collier, that's right, thank you. And he picks up a couple of yards to the 43-yard line.
Yeah, we got a good play out there by Mason Graham, and also McHale was out on the tackle.
Okay, we'll give him 3 to the 44. Clock still running, 6:25 to play in the third quarter. Carthage leading at 49-17 here at Bulldog Stadium. Poppy Brown going to be in the shotgun. He has 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. 3-man defensive front for Carthage. Snap back to Brown. Brown on the quarterback draw. Keeps it himself, and he goes up the middle and picks up good yardage there. Great run by Brown. It goes from their 44 to the Carthage 45, so that's 6 and 5, 11 yards for Brown, and that is a first down for Gilmer. Up to the line of scrimmage quickly. They've got it first and 10 now at the Carthage 45. Trips to the right, 2 receivers to the left. Here's Brown looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught by Collier, and he's going to have a 5-yard gain to the 40.
You know, I hadn't seen them really stretch the field with the throw. All their throws are out in the flats, and hopefully their men can get loose.
2nd and 5. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking over the middle. Throws over the middle. This ball is caught at the 25 to the 20, 15, 10, and inside the 10. That's going to be a first down for Gilmer inside the 10-yard line.
That was just good play on their part right there. No doubt. Just a good play. 5:21 left third quarter, 49-17 Carthage.
Okay, that takes it down now to the 8, so that's a 32-yard gain on that pass play. And here is the handoff going to Collier. Collier stopped for a short gain there, if any.
If you notice on Brown, when he goes to pass, their longer deep route pass, he kind of kneels down and pops up and throws it. It's kind of something weird that never seen a Gilmer quarterback do that before.
Okay, we'll call that no gain there. 2nd down and actually a gain of 1. We'll call it a gain of 1. Here's Brown rolling to his right, throws it into the end zone, has a man there, and it is caught for a touchdown. 7-yard touchdown pass, and the Gilmer Buckeyes are on the scoreboard again.
That was a broken coverage or something because he was standing in the corner of the end zone all by himself. So we had a foul up on the defensive backfield then.
4:37 to go.
Third quarter,
right? 49-23.
Well, we
and
just
extra point to come. Then the onside kick. There's the snap back, and the kick is on the way. It's good. Okay, Bulldogs are up 49-24. 4:37 to play in the third. We'll return to Bulldog Stadium right after this.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work, oil field maintenance or general construction. The Courtneys are well experienced. Give them a call today at 903-694-2911 or stop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. Courtney Construction Incorporated. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction. They'll get it done.
Fidelity Communications is ready to turbocharge your internet service with this amazing offer. You can get 125 megabit internet with 6 months of free Wi-Fi for just $79.99 per month for the first year. New Fidelity Communications customers get special pricing on all 3 different internet packages, ranging from 25 to 125 megabits per second, starting as low as $24.99 per month. Call 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium, 4:37 to play in the third quarter. Carthage up 49-24.
Well, you know, most times Surratt doesn't like to run the score up, but when you got a team like this that can strike quickly,
you got to keep scoring.
You got to keep scoring.
Especially with this much time left. Here is the onside kick, and let's see. It gets loose. And I think we got that one.
Well, they're not excited over there. You can tell.
That's a good job by D. Bones. It came right to him, and he knelt down and actually kind of went through his legs, and he was able to get it and recover it before the Gilmer defenders got over there. So keep on scoring. They're going to keep on doing the onside kick.
Dustin, you had a good observation. I hadn't mentioned it yet, but Poppy Brown, you're right. When he's going to go, appears when he's going to go deep, before he delivers the ball, he sort of has a real quick squat. And then comes back up and throws. And I'm with you. I haven't seen a quarterback.
Well, he's 5'6", isn't he?
He's 5'6". That's right.
That's how he learned to throw when he was a kid.
Yes, he did.
You know.
All right, Carthage with it now. 1st and 10 at their 43 with 4:34 to play in the third. Carthage up 49-24. Davis under center. Keontae Ingram, the tailback. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ball is loose. It's loose in there. Gilmer thinks they've got it. At least two of them think they've got it. And our offense is coming off the field. It is a turnover.
Bad exchange, looked like to me, between the quarterback and – because he didn't look like he ever had control of it. You don't let Gilmer hang around. Your defense needed some rest there.
49-24, so good point by Mark. Our defense has to go right back out on the field. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes at the Carthage 42 after recovering that fumble. And here's Poppy Brown, throw into the left. Caught there. Oh, great play there. Ball on the ground. We've got it back. A fumble by the Buckeyes, and we've got it back at the 49-yard line.
Great defense by Julian, I believe is who it was. He fought off a block, was making the tackle, and the ball came loose.
Oh, they're going to call that an incomplete pass. Okay.
Well, I thought he made a football move.
Okay, go to Chalk Talk on Monday, and you'll be able to see that one replayed. 4:17 to go. 2nd down and 10 after the incomplete pass. Here is a throw to the right. This ball is caught. Let's see. We've got the officials. Got a flag on the play.
We got a
false start.
False start. But really, that helps them out, Larry. We had a pretty good 6 or 8 yard loss there, too, even if he hadn't fumbled it.
That's true. Okay, so a 5-yard penalty moves it back now to the 47, and it's now 2nd and 15. 4:15 to play in the third. Carthage up 49-24. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. 2nd and 15 for Gilmer at the Carthage 47. Here's Brown retreating. Now he's being pressured. Rolls to his right, throws deep right. This ball is up in the air. It's caught at the 15. That's going to be a touchdown.
Our defender fell down. He had it well covered. It was underthrown a little bit, but he fell down and left him there by himself.
47-yard touchdown pass.
It was a pass interference really on the offense. He had his arm extended out, plus they were holding one of our defensive linemen too. So one missed call for sure.
Well, we've got to play our offense is what we've got to play.
That's with 4:05.
They tried for 2 and did not.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was writing it down. Flag on the play. They tried for 2 and did not make it.
Well, let's see. There's a penalty. Let's see. They're not giving an indication yet. False start. No good. That still leaves it at 4-possession game.
All right, so the extra point, 2-point conversion try was no good. It's now Carthage 49, Buckeyes 30, 4:05 left to play in the third quarter.
The ladies at the Popcorn Place are ready to take care of your floral needs. They offer cut flower arrangements, memorials, and potted plants. If there's a special occasion in the future, such as a birthday or anniversary, or maybe just a special arrangement, let the ladies at the Popcorn Place assist you with your selection. And don't forget that they carry some wonderful gift items like crystal and pottery and have a bridal registry as well. This can all be found at the Popcorn Place on West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-5421.
Well, it's a 3-score ball game, but it was a 5-score game just a few minutes ago. And in a span of 32 seconds, Gilmer scored twice in the first half in a span of 55 seconds. And here they've scored twice in 32 seconds. And the score is now 49-30. Coach Surratt talking to Brent Simmons, who is the back judge. He was back there, and that's the call that Dustin thought was missed. Here's the kick, and they go deep with it.
They kick it deep. Got to get it.
Got to get it, or it's going to make sure it goes into the end zone, and it does.
Wow.
Oh, my gosh. Very close
You're talking
there.
about 6 inches. I guess Bowens didn't realize that he had to get that before it got into the end zone, and it rode sideways a little bit there and finally rode into the end zone.
Did you see the highlight on film today? Okay, a player for South Carolina State, they kicked it into the end zone. He fielded it. He did not go to the knee. He flipped it to the referee, who was 4 yards away. The referee thought about catching it and thought, uh-oh, I'm not supposed to do that. He didn't catch it. Clemson fell on it, touchdown.
And I thought, when I saw the end of it, I thought it was a punt. That's why he turned around and gave it to him, you know.
It was a kickoff.
Wow.
All right, so Carthage 1st and 10 now at their 25. That was close there. That ball barely made it into the end zone. It was a live ball, but Gilmer could have recovered there. Okay, here's a handoff. It goes this time to Ingram. Ingram trying the left side, and he's got about 2 or 3 at the most.
And they're trying to pull the ball out of his arm. You can tell it right then. They're trying their best to get another turnover.
Yeah, they're stacking about 8 in the box because they know we want to run the ball and run some time off. But like you said earlier, Mark, we still got to play our game and get their offense off the field. Offense has to go down there and move the ball and score.
All right, 3:35 to play in the third quarter. Still a lot of time left in this game. 49-30, Carthage up by 19 points. Davis under center this time. Davis, 3-step drop. He throws left. This ball is a diving catch there, and it's going to be a catch at the 39, make the 30-yard line.
Clock remains rolling.
So that goes from the 27 to the 34, 7-yard pass play. Who caught that?
Number 7.
7.
Ingram.
Okay.
We just need to take as much time as possible.
And so now the Bulldogs face a 3rd and 1. 3rd and 1 at the Carthage 34. Okay, Kaysen still got 17 seconds left on the play clock. Let's run a little time off of that now. But he does not. Handoff goes to Ingram. Ingram trying to get the first down, and he doesn't have it. Ingram does not have the first down. Carthage is going to face 4th and 1 at their 34-yard line.
Big decision here. We're still deep, and we're not even in the fourth quarter yet. Of course, this is where he usually lines up in formation and kicks it. You know, you change your formation there, and we've been very successful on just running him from single setback, or we just changed. We shouldn't have changed, I guess.
2:10 left to play in the third quarter. Carthage going for it. 4th and 1 at their 34. Here's pitch out goes to Ingram. Ingram going to his right. He's in trouble. He's not going to make it. Gilmer holds and takes over. That's going to be a 2-yard loss right there.
we have not continued to run our offense like we ran at the first of the ball game. We should have been still mixing it up. And so what's going on the field there?
Flag on the play.
Okay.
Okay, so offsetting personal foul penalties after the play was over. 1:57 to play in the third quarter. Carthage up by 19, but Buckeyes have the football at the Carthage 32-yard line. Snap back to Brown. Brown being pressured. Throws right. This ball is up in the air. This ball is tipped and incomplete. We had a great chance there, a possible chance to come up with the interception, a jump ball between Colbert and the receiver. It's incomplete at the 3-yard line.
We had looked like they were holding us.
We got it now.
They got it? Yeah. Okay. March them back. 1:48 left third quarter. 49-30. They have to score twice to get within one, with two going for two both times.
That'd get them within 3.
3?
Uh-huh, because we're up by 19. All right, so that 10-yard penalty, no incomplete pass, still first down. First down and 20 now from the 43-yard line. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking right, throws right. This ball is incomplete. Gates had an interception, and he didn't come up with it. Should have had it.
I mean, that was all him. And he had a little running room. If he'd have caught it and took off running, stops the clock with 1:41 left, third quarter. 19 points down is Gilmer. They've had a short field on these scoring drives because we give them a fumble and an onside kick.
Actually, when they penalized him 11 yards. It's now, the way they've got it spotted, is 2nd and 21. Okay, snap back to Brown. Brown, pump fake right. He hands off to the running back, going back to the left, and he breaks a couple of tackles. Great run there by the Gilmer Buckeye, and what should have been a loss, he turns into a gain.
Had about 4 missed tackles there, even after the first one. We missed tackles.
Gain of 13, and that takes it down to the 30-yard line now. 1:16 and counting. It is now 3rd and 8. 3rd and 8 for Gilmer at the Carthage 30-yard line. 3rd and 8 for Gilmer at the Carthage 30. And you know they're going for it on 4th down if they don't convert here. Snap back to Brown. Brown wants to go left. Pass is caught, and a tackle is made there after a fairly short gain. It's going to be a gain of 4 on the pass play.
So that was tackled by Mikhail Gates, and we just need to stop him right here. We need to stop. I see we need a 2.5, and we need one here.
It is now 4th down and 3. 4th and 3 for Gilmer at the Carthage 21-yard line. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking left. He throws left. It is caught, and that's going to be a first down. It goes from the 26 down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 6. First down for the Buckeyes.
26 seconds left in the third quarter. Carthage up by 19.
1st and 10 for Gilmer at the Carthage 20. Clock is rolling. Down to 14 seconds to play now in the quarter. Carthage up by 19, but Gilmer threatening at the Carthage 20-yard line. Brown in the shotgun. Now down to 5 seconds left in the quarter. Here's Brown throwing left. It's caught there by their great receiver, and he is out of bounds after about a 5-yard pickup. 5-yard gain on the pass play.
That's the end of the third quarter. Score 49-30 Carthage. We'll be back after this.
Well, I'm Frances Hopkins Frazier, and I decided to go to Winkler Place because I was falling, and I was calling my son to come help me. Therefore, I prayed about it, and Winkler Place came into my mind. God gave me the answer, and I'm in Winkler Place now, and I enjoy living there. I have everything I need. I'm happy at Winkler Place.
If there's any team that we play against this is one that you feel like if you have 18 points ahead or 19 points ahead that you had it won, but that's not the case when you play the Buckeyes.
No, it's not. No, it's not. Okay, 12 minutes of football remaining. Carthage leading 49-30. Let's see. Carthage at one time led 49-17. That was with 6 minutes, 53 seconds to go in the third quarter. And then the Buckeyes scored twice within 32 seconds to make it 49-30. And they now have it at the Carthage 15, 2nd and 5. 2nd and 5 for Gilmer at the Carthage 15-yard line. Down by 19 points. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He hands off to the running back, going to the left. He's inside the 10. Has a first down. It'll be 1st and goal.
Got to the outside. Well, we need to stop them if they run it a couple of plays. Let that clock run. 11:54 left in the ball game.
Okay, gain of 8 there. 1st down. Ball's at the 7-yard line. 1st and goal for Gilmer at the 7. Only 6 seconds now into the fourth quarter. 11:54 to go. Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Hand off to the running back, going to the left again. That's a touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown run there by Desmond Jones.
And they're more likely going for 2. We got somebody down out there. I can't tell. We got coaches going out there. Okay, we'll go back and pay a bill.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
All right, one of the Bulldogs that was down, or the Bulldog that was down is now up and walking off the field.
Cramp. You can tell the way they're working on him.
And I can't tell, who is that, Dustin? Is that 20?
It's 20.
29.
29, Montario Wilson. Montario Wilson, one of our defensive ends. With a cramp, walking off the field. He should be back in after a while.
Our defense has been on the field the whole third quarter.
They've been on the field a bunch. 49-36. Buckeyes now down by 13. And they're going to try to cut it to a 12-point ball game with the extra point here. Extra point coming up. 11:48 to go. There's a snap. Kick is away, and it is good. Carthage 49, Gilmer 37. Back with the kickoff right after this from KGAS.
This is Walter Sparks with XL Ford Lincoln Mercury here in Carthage, encouraging y'all to come out and see our large inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have rebates up to $8,000 on selected models, a good selection of pre-owned cars and trucks at very affordable prices. Financing available with excellent service and parts. Check out our website, XL Ford of Carthage, for updates on a regular basis. Remember, we're still on the South Loop and we're still #1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
All right, let's see what the Buckeyes elect to do here. Remember, they've recovered an onside kick here in the second half. And that led to one of their touchdowns. And they've tried at least about 3 more onside kicks. But the last time they did kick it deep. You got to be ready for another onside one here. 11:48 to go. Carthage up by 12 points. So it's a 2-score game. And here's the kick. And it's another onside kick. And I think we got that one.
We did.
We got it. Okay, and it's at the Carthage 45, so we've got good field position, and we really need a drive here now. Carthage was up by 32. It was 49-17 midway through the third quarter. In fact, past midway through the third quarter, and now Gilmer has scored 3 unanswered touchdowns, and in the process scored 20 points to cut it from a 32-point deficit to a 12-point deficit. All right, so the Bulldogs, again, good field position. They have it at the Carthage 45. Both teams have all 3 of their timeouts remaining.
We need to go back to basics and run our offense the way we've been running it most of the night.
All right, Kason Davis under center. He's got 2 receivers split out to the left. Here's a 5-step drop. He's going to throw it. Now he's being pressured. Rolling to his right. He's going to be sacked. Davis is sacked for a 3-yard loss at back to the 42-yard line.
Well, we need a first down here, at least a couple, just to get our defense with some juice in them over here. 11:27 left in the ball game. And now Gilmer's got somebody down.
Okay, we'll take a break.
At Carthage Furniture, Monty Bacon and his staff have a deal for you. A sofa and love seat in dark brown or tan, your choice. Now add 3 tables and 2 beautiful lamps, and it's yours for just $7.99. That's a sofa, love seat, 3 tables, 2 lamps, yours for $7.99. Or check this out, a red or brown love seat and sofa for $9.68. Speak Spanish? Monty can help. Carthage Furniture on West Manola in Carthage.
Here at First State Bank and Trust Company, we know that life can get busy. Since banking is a necessary part of life, but not always a productive use of your day, we're pleased to offer mobile deposit to make depositing checks faster and easier. Using an approved mobile device with internet access, mobile deposit allows you to snap a picture of the front and the back of your check, and then submit the check securely to your account, giving you more time to spend on the things that matter. Serving East Texas since 1902, First State Bank and Trust Company, Carthage.
Member FDIC and Equal Housing Lender.
All right, we return to Bulldog Stadium. The injured Gilmer player is off the field now. 2nd and 13 for Carthage at their 42. 11:21. Clock is running now. 11:15 to go in the ball game. 2nd and 13 for Carthage at their 42-yard line. Badly need some first downs here. Here's Davis throwing to the left. This ball is deflected. Incomplete pass.
Well, the wheels have come off our offense after we scored that touchdown to go ahead 49-17. And that stopped the clock with 11:06.
Boy, the momentum is definitely with Gilmer right now. It's just a case you sort of feel like, are we going to be able to hold on and win this game?
I know it.
That's the feeling that you get. Gilmer definitely with the momentum now. Looks like we're having some trouble getting instructions from the sideline. 9 seconds on the play clock. Now 5 seconds. 4, 3, snap to Davis. Davis looking left. Now he's being pressured. He's going to run with it, and he's going to be stopped for a loss. That's going to be a loss of 2 more. It's going to be 4th down for Carthage. A loss of 3, or a loss of 2 maybe. Let's see where they spot it. The line of scrimmage was the 42. Loss of 3, and it will now bring up 4th down for Carthage. Remember, we tried it on 4th last possession. Did not make it. Gave Gilmer a shorter field. And this time we're going to kick it away after failing to pick up another first down.
Well, you know, that put us in a hole when we did that 4th down and gave them a real short field, which they'd already had one drive that was short on a short field. So the amount of offense they've gotten is not tremendous. It's just that we just hadn't got any of our offense running in the second half to speak of.
Why hasn't the clock started yet?
I don't know. We ought to wait for it to run all the way down.
Why isn't the clock running?
I don't know.
The play clock is, the game clock is not. That's not the way it's supposed to happen at home. Okay, here's a rugby-style kick. And let's see, it's going to hit and go out of bounds. And it's at the 33. 17 and 11 is 28 yards.
It went offside of his foot a little bit. Well, this is an exciting ball game now. We thought it was going to be in our basket, but look how things can change quickly.
First and 10, the Buckeyes at their 33-yard line. Brown in the shotgun. He's been there the entire ball game. Snap back to him, hands off to the running back, and no gain there. In fact, that's going to be a loss of 1 there.
Well, you'd think, well, the clock's running well. The fastest they run their plays, you know, it doesn't matter. They can run it within 10, 15 seconds.
Now 2nd and 11. Brown in the shotgun. He's got it. Throws left. This ball is caught, and immediately the Bulldogs are there for a stop. It's going to be a gain of 3 yards on that pass play.
They're back to the line of scrimmage.
And now it's 3rd down. 3rd down and 8. 3rd and 8 for Gilmer at their 35. 3rd and 8 at the 35. 9:55 to go in the game. Brown in the shotgun. There's a snap back to him. Brown's going to throw it right this time. This ball is caught.
Missed it.
No, he dropped it. Big time hit there. Big time hit. He dropped it. Now it's 4th down.
Yep, that was Nick Moore, I believe, when it dust.
Yeah, he made a good play. Got there right as the ball was being caught by the receiver, and he wasn't able to hold on to it as he was tackling him.
Well, this is a very important play right here.
4th down and 8 for Gilmer at their 35, and they're going for it. Carthage fans in front of me on their feet. 4th down and 8. Snap back to Brown. Brown's going to throw it. Throws it over the middle. This ball is incomplete. Carthage takes over. Almost picked off for the Bulldogs. Glad he didn't.
That's right.
Because now we'll get it at the 35-yard line of Gilmer.
That's
fine.
That's the best miss we've ever had.
Yeah.
Right there. 9:36 left in the game. We get the ball in Gilmer into the field. The score is 49-37. In about 6 minute span, things changed here.
Big time.
But that was a stop.
9:36 to go.
That's the second stop, isn't it? I said
That's the second stop.
I said we had to have 2.
1st and 10 now at the Gilmer 35.
Looks like we're fixing
Boy, I
to
tell
load
you
up
what,
and run.
things have fogged up in here, haven't they?
Yeah, you can't see.
Does that mean a lot of hot air or what? All right.
It's that rain right beforehand.
1st and 10 now for Carthage at the Gilmer 35-yard line.
We have to call a timeout.
We have to call a timeout. This timeout is brought to you by Dustin Burns of Colwell Banker, Ken Andrus and Associates. Call 903-754-3325.
12% off, 16% off, 20% off, and 0% financing. Pippin Motor Company has it all in the month of September. Hello, this is Will Blackwell with Pippin Motor Company. Get the best model year-end deals this month at Pippin Motor Company. Get a 2016 Chevrolet Trax for only $17,804, a 2016 GMC Canyon for $29,305, or how about a Sierra 1-ton 4-wheel drive dually for $8,000 off the window sticker. Come see us, located just across from Panola College, or on the web at pippinmotorcompany.com.
Set the scene for us, Larry.
All right. It is, let's see, it's going to be 1st down and 10 for Carthage at the Buckeye 35. Carthage holding on downs. Gilmer with an incomplete pass on 4th down. We have 9:36 to go. Carthage leading at 49-37. So they're up by 2 scores, by 12 points. Cason Davis under center. Looked like our left end took off too early.
Yeah, and he looked like he was, like a guy here in the booth said, it looked like Ingram had a hole and was headed to the house.
All right, so that penalty will take it back to the 40, and now it's 1st down and 15. 1st and 15 at the 40. 9:36 to go in the 4th quarter. Carthage leading at 49-37, up by 12. Carthage was up earlier in this half by 32. 3 unanswered touchdowns for Gilmer, though, has cut it down. Here's Davis. Davis hands off to Ingram. Ingram up the middle, and he's to the 30. Big gain there. It goes from the 40 to the 30.
We need to ride the horse.
They're going to spot it at the 29.
Ride the horse in the clock.
11 yards for Keontae Ingram.
He's getting close to 200, isn't he?
Yep, I've got him 187 on 22 carries. 2nd down and 4. 2nd and 4 for Carthage at the Gilmer 29-yard line. 9:06 left to go in the 4th quarter. And Cason Davis ought to run it down to 5 seconds on every snap. take it down to at least 5. 7, 6, 5. Snap with 4. Here's a handoff to Davis. Ingram, 25-20. He's to the out of bounds. I started to say to the 15. He's out of bounds at the 16-yard line. That's going to be a Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down.
I believe if he'd have cut that to his left, he'd have scored, went upfield.
Yeah, and stayed in bounds, and clock would have ran.
Mm-hmm.
Where was the line of scrimmage then?
Well, let's see. It was 25, I believe. 29.
29 down to the, okay, so that'd be 13 yards. Thanks.
That's
13 yards. That puts him at 200. That's right. Okay, another Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down, and the Bulldogs have crossed the Bauer Furniture Company red zone again. 1st and 10 Carthage at the Gilmer 16-yard line. 8:42 left to play in the fourth quarter. Carthage up by 19. It's up by 12. Pardon me. It's 49-37. Okay, Davis under center. Davis, handoff Ingram. Ingram going the left side. To 15, 10, still on his feet to the 5. Ingram down to the goal line. In. Touchdown, Keontae Ingram.
Oh, you got to come to Chalk Talk and look at that run.
16-yard touchdown run. This touchdown made possible by the Bulldog Stop, where you can find Exxon gas plus the best snacks in town.
Oh, yeah. He carried folks and twisted and turned and ended up going backwards into the end zone.
Going for 2.
We're going for 2. All right.
Okay, this First United Methodist Church extra point. Be a 2-point try for the Bulldogs. Up 55-37, so this would make it 57-37. Ingram in the shotgun, snap back to him. Rolling to his right, throws to the end zone, incomplete. 2-point conversion, no good. Carthage 55, Gilmer 37, 8:31 to play in the fourth quarter. Back to Bulldog Stadium right after this.
President Harry S. Truman once said, "If men and nations would but live by the precepts of the ancient prophets and the teachings of the Sermon on the Mount, problems which now seem so difficult would soon disappear." Hi, this is Dennis Smith, inviting you to come and worship with us, Central Baptist Church in Carthage. On Sunday, our services are at 9:30 a.m. and 10:45 a.m. If you can't come, tune us in on KGAS 103.7 FM or KGAS 1590 a.m. We are also on Fidelity Cable Channel 18. May God bless you.
Panola County relies on ETMC Carthage for high-quality care from medical professionals you know and trust. We offer a full range of services, like 24-hour emergency and level 4 trauma care, diagnostics including 64-slice CT, MRI, digital mammography, bone density, ultrasound, and X-ray, and ETMC First Physicians Clinics with specialists in pediatrics and family health. ETMC is proud to be one with East Texas.
Well, the Bulldogs score there on a 16-yard run by Keontae Ingram. Ingram now with 24 carries, 216 yards. And it's now 55-37 Dogs. 18-point lead still, 8:31 left to go. Segala ready to kick it. And here's a high kick, short, taking at the 29. And he's going to be down after only 2 yards on the return at the 31-yard line. So Gilmer's going to have it 1st and 10 at their 31.
Just play good defense. Even if they do score, make them take a while. And they usually have to take a while. They throw those quick passes outside.
Okay, Gilmer in the shotgun at their 31. Got one receiver to the left and 3 split out to the right. Poppy Brown in the shotgun, a back to his right. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking right, looking over the middle, throws, and this one's caught by Morton. That's the Oklahoma State recruit, and it's an 11-yard pickup. Nice pass play there.
8:18 left.
First down. Goes out to the 42-yard line, 1st and 10. Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Going to throw right this time. Morton has it again, and immediately he juggled that one. And that gave the Bulldogs a chance to get right on top of him. And it's a 3-yard loss.
Yeah, it'd been better to drop that. Stop the clock. But they're back playing again.
Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Going to go deep, deep, deep. This ball is incomplete. Great coverage there by the Bulldogs. back at the dog 30-yard line.
Great coverage by Colbert. He looked like man was wide open, and he had closing speed and caught him and got there at the same time the ball did. 7:42 left in the ball game. 55-37 Carthage.
Third and 13 now. 3rd and 13 for Gilmer at their 39. Snap back to Poppy Brown. Poppy Brown going deep, right side. This ball is incomplete down at the 20-yard line. That'll bring up 4th down.
They were holding Gatlin again then. Didn't get called. I mean, he was wide open out in the middle, and it wasn't called. Still a long field for him.
4th and 13. 4th and 13 for Gilmer at their own 39-yard line. 4th and 13. And let's see, timeout has been called by Carthage. This timeout brought to you by Dustin Burns of Coldwell Banker, Ken Andrus and Associates. Call 903-754-3325.
The city of Carthage, county seat of Panola County, gas capital of the United States, and friendliest spot in the world. We have it all: temperate weather, lots of jobs, good schools and churches, and even the Texas Country Music Hall of Fame. Carthage, a great spot on Highway 59 to settle down or just to visit for a while. Panola College, local medical care, a low tax base, and great shopping. That's Carthage. Recommend us, refer us, and revive yourself in the piney woods of East Texas. Carthage, with places we're all proud to call home.
All right, we have 7:33 to play in the 4th quarter. Gilmer facing 4th down and 13 at their own 39-yard line. All right, Bulldog fans in front of me again rise to their feet. 4th down and 13 for the Buckeyes at their 39. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking left. He throws. This ball is
out of play.
Incomplete, and Carthage holds once again on downs, and they'll take over at the Buckeye 39.
Well, at that time, Gatlin went through the hold and threw his hands in the air and made him throw it way up in the air out of bounds. So they've been holding him about every play. 7:25 left. 55-37. In most teams you play, you would think you could kneel down almost, but not with this one.
All right, Bulldogs with it with a 1st down now at the Buckeye 39.
Looks like we're going to run.
Okay, and I think Ingram's he may be out for the game now. Okay, Brewster Griffith in there as the tailback. Handoff goes to Brewster Griffith, and he is going to be his job is just to hold on to the football. He's still going.
And he fumbled it.
Did he fumble it?
They pulled it out of his grasp. So he was trying for that extra yardage.
Okay. I tell you what, my window is just so fogged up here. So, in other words, he gained 14 yards but then fumbled it. And so that's going to be a turnover for Carthage. They pulled it out away from him?
Yes,
took it away
it
from
looked
him?
head-to-head the way it came out of there.
Okay, so turnover for Carthage. Now Gilmer has it back now at their 25. Back at their 25, 1st down and 10. Down by 18 points. Here's Poppy Brown. He crouches down. He's going to go deep, going deep near sideline. This ball is tipped away. Nice defensive play there by one of the Bulldogs. That was Ashton Hicks.
Yes, it was, and he timed it perfectly and got his hand on the ball. The ball was a little bit short because he had to come out and roll out.
That was the 50th pass attempt for Poppy Brown tonight. 7:05 left to go. 2nd down and 10 for Gilmer now at their 25. Snap back to Brown in the shotgun. Brown looking right. He's throwing right. This ball is caught. And he's in bounds. That's going to be a 1st down across the 30. Going to be a gain of 6 yards. We'll call it a gain of 6.
They're back to line of scrimmage. It wasn't a 1st down. It's 3rd down.
That's right. It's 3rd down and 4. 3rd and 4 from the 31. Excuse me, from the 31, not the 36. 31. Snap back to Brown. Looking right, pump fake right now. He hands off to the running back. And he's got the 34 4-yard line. He's going to be short of the first down unless they give it to him. They may give it to him. Ron Smith, the head linesman over on the far side, is going to give it to him. It's going to be a 4-yard gain on the running play. And
it's short.
Oh, is it short?
4th and short, yes.
Oh, 4th and short, okay.
Clock's running.
4th down and short. And let's see, we've got timeout called by Gilmer. Timeout called by the Buckeyes, 6:38 to play in the 4th quarter. We'll take a break, too.
Are you experiencing sickness, fighting a toothache, or just need someone to vent your frustrations to? Stop by the Hope Project in downtown Tenaha for all your medical, dental, and mental health needs. They accept Medicaid, Medicare, and most major insurance plans and offer a sliding fee discount for those who qualify. The Hope Project is now a designated site to offer counseling assistance with the healthcare marketplace. For a healthier East Texas, come see the Hope Project or call 936-248-HOPE.
All right, well, we have 6 minutes, 38 seconds left to play in the 4th quarter. And it's going to be 4th down and about a foot for Gilmer at their 35-yard line. 4th down and about a foot to go for a first for the Buckeyes from their own 35. Carthage up 55-37. Brown in the shotgun. Handoff to the running back. And I don't know. I don't know if he got it.
He did not. Wherever he marks it inside that line, yes. Oh, see,
oh, my.
That was a bad spot, I thought.
Jeff Ratley. Scott Surratt really upset at Jeff Ratley on that. I don't blame him. Come on, Jeff.
At least measure it.
You're better than that. 1st and 10 for the Buckeyes now at their 35. And here's a long throw down the left sideline. The ball up in the air, incomplete. Colbert right back there with Morton.
I don't know that I hadn't seen Gilmer play this year, but I don't know that those long passes are what they're used to. I think they're used to throwing it in the flat and outrunning people. All right, we got a guy here telling us from Gilmer that they've been bombing all year long. We're just covering them.
So. 2nd down and 10 now. 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. He's looking right, throwing right. This ball is caught, and this is going to be a first down. No, it's going to be short of the first down.
Clock remains running. 6 minutes.
It's going to be across the 40. It's going to be a gain. We'll call it a gain of 9 on the pass play.
Somebody's squeegeeing this.
Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pat Browning. 3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1. Here's Brown throwing to the right. He's caught. And a great play by Ashton Hicks. He's going to be short of the first down again.
Oh, yeah, depends on how they mark it, you know. Let's see what he said, where he puts it down. No, that's short.
That's short.
Clock runs, too. 5 and a half.
4th down and 1. 4th and 1. 4th and 1 for Gilmer at their 44. Carthage fans again on their feet. Handoff goes to running back, and he dives for the first down. He's got it. That's going to be a gain of 4. First down, Gilmer.
We'll give that to him.
And the clock starts up again now. 5:15 left to go in the ball game. Carthage up 55-37. Gilmer 1st and 10 now at their 48. Snap back to Brown. Brown looking over the middle. This ball is caught.
No, he dropped it.
Did he drop? Oh, he did drop it. Okay.
He hit him and he knocked it
Ashton Hicks right on top of him.
Our defensive backs have really played a good ball game tonight.
Yeah, they have. They're hitting hard and getting there where the receivers at. Defense has really played good tonight overall.
Right.
55 pass attempts now for Gilmer. That's what I've got. Poppy Brown in the shotgun. He's looking right this time, throws right, caught at the 50. Keep him in bounds and short of the first down. That's right. Okay, that's going to be a gain of 5 on the play, on the pass play.
With the exception
but the clock's still running.
With the exception of 2 scores they scored in the first half in so many seconds, and those 2 scores they scored in 32 seconds in the second half, our defense has played really well.
Okay, give him a gain of 6 there to the 46. 3rd and 4. Brown in the shotgun. Snap back to him. Brown under pressure, going to be sacked. Brown is sacked. As he was hit from behind. He wasn't expecting it, and it's going to be a 3-yard loss.
That was number 29, Montario Wilson. And he had a cramp earlier, and he jumped up after that and got a cramp after that.
4:10 left to play in the fourth quarter. Now Gilmer 4th down again. It is 4th down and 7. 4th and 7 from the Carthage 49. Here's Brown. Brown throwing over the middle. This ball is incomplete. Almost picked off by Mason Graham, and I'm glad he didn't do it because it would have been back at the 25-yard line. Instead, Carthage is going to get it at their 49.
Well, that's why they're defensive backs. They can't catch. That's why they're not on the offensive side of the ball. But that's good. 3:53 now. We need to just get a first down or two, and we got a week off, and we sure need it after this game. I don't know. Where does Gilmer get next week? They have to go to Nacogdoches, who's, I think, undefeated.
Now, Nac lost to Lufkin in 2.
Okay. They've lost to their rival then.
Yeah. Okay, so Carthage 1st and 10 now at their 49. And Surratt unhappy. He has to burn his final timeout. All right, this timeout is brought to you by Dustin Burns of Coldwell Banker, Ken Andrus and Associates. Call 903-754-3325.
Randy Hudson, a 1984 Carthage High School graduate, invites you to stop by their Carthage branch of the Hudson Financial Group. They offer property and casualty insurance on an individual platform, which allows them to help you with all types of risk with companies like the Hartford, Mass Mutual, and Travelers, to just name a few. Randy and his dad, Herb, look forward to assisting you with your insurance and financial needs. The Hudson Financial Group, 1507 West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-7874.
When you think of high school football in Texas, you think Carthage Bulldogs. When you think of banking, you should think Prosperity Bank. The Carthage Bulldogs have the strength, leadership, desire, and spirit to obtain another state championship. Prosperity Bank has those same attributes to serve your banking needs. We offer deposit accounts, debit cards, internet and mobile banking, mobile deposit, iPay, as well as consumer, commercial, and residential lending.
Okay, here's a handoff for Carthage, and it goes to, I believe that's Brewster Griffith. And he's across midfield and picks up 4 yards. Was that Brewster?
I believe so. He went in the tailback.
Yeah, he was making sure he had both hands on the ball and had his shoulders down where they couldn't hit him or knock it out.
Okay, so he picks up 4 there. And clock is rolling now with 3.5 minutes to go in the ball game. Carthage 2nd down and 6.
It's the longest second half in a long time.
It really is. 2nd down and 6 at the Gilmer 47-yard line.
Long game.
Long game, yep, especially considering we started at 7:15. 2nd down and 6. Carthage taking up time on the clock here. Down to 5 seconds on the play clock. Need to get up there and get it off. 3, 2, 1. And here's the handoff to Griffith. Griffith holding on to the football. And then
the clock
and the clock has been stopped by Gilmer. They call a timeout. We'll take a break here. Carthage up 55-37.
Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated are evaluating consultants. What does that mean? They appraise minerals, industrial, utility properties, and data services. From their evaluations of a net worth, fair taxes can be levied. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated doing their part to be a good neighbor and helping our part of the world stay strong and solvent. Pritchard & Abbott Incorporated, evaluating consultants.
This is Mark Harris at Farmer State Bank in Carthage. Did you know Farmer State Bank offers 15, 20, and 30-year fixed-rate mortgages? We will service your loan in-house, and you can make a payment at one of our 5 full-service locations: Center, Main Bank and Rough Rider Branch, Carthage, Joaquin, Shelbyville. So come by Farmer State Bank and let us help you buy the home of your dreams. Farmer State Bank, member FDIC, and equal housing lender.
2:56 to go in the ball game. Carthage 2nd down. Make it 3rd down and 6 from the Gilmer 47-yard line. And early flag. I think Gilmer jumped there.
Yeah, and Bickham did the right thing by snapping the ball just as soon as they came over to make it that way.
And it looks like right now, I don't know if y'all noticed, but Gilmer's got a lot of their second-team guys in on defense because they don't want to get a lot of their good players hurt. They got a few first-teamers in there. Colin Hurt, number 12, number 7 is one other safety, but they got some other kids in there that are second team.
All right. It's 3rd down and 1 for Carthage. 3rd and 1 at the Gilmer 42. 2:51 to go.
I love for
Clock
Griffin
rolling.
to get this ball and break the plane of the line of scrimmage and run on in. I like to see him. He's a lot faster than people think he is.
3rd down and 1. 3rd and 1 for Carthage at the Gilmer 42. Kason Davis under center. Brewster Griffith is the tailback. We've got a wing on the right, a wide out to each side. And the handoff goes to Brewster. Brewster, the 40, 35, 30. He may go 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. He's tackled inside the 5-yard line. He's into the Bauer Furniture Company red zone, and that's another Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down. It goes from the 41 down to the 4, 37 yards for Brewster Griffith. And, again, a Garrett's Wrecker Service Bulldog first down. First and goal now to 4.
I called that one.
Yep, you sure did.
I need to start running the offense. You ready?
Yeah, take over, Mark.
You can't take over for a genius like we got down the field. You can forget that.
1st and 4, 1st and goal from the 4-yard line. And Carthage now letting the clock run down. Gilmer does have 1 timeout remaining, but they are electing not to stop it here. We're under 2 minutes to go. In fact, we now have 1:40 to go in the ball game. 1st and goal from the 4 for Carthage. And the handoff to Brewster Griffith. Brewster, I think, makes the 3.
And you really don't want to score here and run the score. Surratt doesn't do that. He doesn't just add points on like Gilmer's trailer used to do. He'd score 70 a game. He could.
Yeah, in 2014 when Gilmer won their state championship, we just, we lost all the 2013 guys. But I think in the second half, Coach Friday was nice enough not to run the score up on us. He put his second-team offense in there through the 3rd quarter. And
that's right. That's right.
And it's because his friendship with Surratt.
And then at the end of the game, too, he did not score. He had him kneel down a couple of times. Okay, now Griffith had to come out for some reason.
I think he's got a cut on his elbow with some blood exposed.
Oh, okay.
Got to come out when that happens.
So let's see if we're going to go. It's going to be 2nd down and go from the 3.
Is that Bowens in at tailback?
That's Bowens in at tailback. Or, no, Keelan Shelton maybe.
Oh, okay.
Is that Bowens or Keelan Shelton?
I can't tell. They look.
It's either a 2 or a 3.
It's Bowens.
Bowens, okay.
He's just going to take a knee then?
Kason Davis under center. He's going to take a knee.
And it's under 45 seconds, so they're going to wait and blow the clock in now. And that should be the ball game, which turned out we thought was going to be a runaway at one point during the ball game. Completely changed in the 3rd quarter. Gilmer came a valiant effort back. And Carthage put the exclamation point here at the end.
Yep, Carthage doesn't have to snap it.
It's over. They're leaving the field, so we'll be back right after this.
Oh, her first word. Mama. Then, before I knew it.
Mom!
Soccer practice, art club, driver's ed, dating, graduation, 5 years
you
of
see
college.
Surratt
Mom,
running
this
up
is
the-
Dad. Wedding bells and suddenly.
Life fast forwards. Keep up with Texas Farm Bureau insurance and protection that changes with your auto, home, and life needs. It's the right coverage for any moment, because moments worth covering are never accidents.
For all your insurance needs, come see me, Jenny Morgan, at Panola County Farm Bureau.
Discounts may vary by situation.
If you don't have an oil well, you need to get one. So Ricky and Casey Bagley at Bagley Well Services can help you take care of it. Bagley Well Services is a complete service. Hookups, pipelines, maintenance, backhoe, dozier, and pipe hauling. Bagley Well Service, one call does it all. 903-690-9700.
It's not Tex-Mex, it's Fresh Mex. That's the slogan at Don Juan's in Carthage. Don Juan's open at 10:30 Monday through Sunday and staying open late on Friday and Saturday for your dining convenience. Happy hour Monday through Friday, 2 until 7. Don Juan's, where $5 lunch specials are back. Don't forget, kids eat free with the purchase of an adult meal. Don Juan's, located 1 block north of the square in downtown Carthage. It's great Mexican food.
If you need construction done, check with Carlos and Shane Courtney at Courtney Construction Incorporated. They're the best in the business, whether it's pipeline or dirt work or field maintenance or general construction. Attorneys are well experienced. Give them a call today at 903-694-2911 or stop by 1300 Northeast Loop in Carthage. Courtney Construction Incorporated. When you need it done right, call Courtney Construction. They'll get it done.
Fidelity Communications is ready to turbocharge your internet service with this amazing offer. You can get 125 megabit internet with 6 months of free Wi-Fi for just $79.99 per month for the first year. New Fidelity Communications customers get special pricing on all 3 different internet packages, ranging from 25 to 125 megabits per second, starting as low as $24.99 per month. Call 1-800-392-8070 or visit us online at fidelitycommunications.com.
The ladies at the Popcorn Place are ready to take care of your floral needs. They offer cut flower arrangements, memorials, and potted plants. If there is a special occasion in the future, such as a birthday or anniversary, or maybe just a special arrangement, let the ladies at the Popcorn Place assist you with your selection. And don't forget that they carry some wonderful gift items like crystal and pottery and have a bridal registry as well. This can all be found at the Popcorn Place on West Panola in Carthage, 903-693-5421.
Okay, Dustin, this is going to be a long wrap here because of all the scoring. Has the coach already talked to the team, or do I have time to give it?
Oh, yeah, plenty of time. He is doing some interviews with, I think, Fox Sports Southwest and KTBS 3. So
Okay.
Plenty of time.
Okay.
He didn't talk to the team yet.
All right. No one wants to be involved in a fender bender, but if it happens to you, let Kelly's Collision Center make your car or truck look like new again. Located on Highway 59 North as Kelly's Collision Center. Now here are your first half stats. Friday night at Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, 2 of the top 4A teams in the state and teams that had a collective 7 state championships since 2004 got together, and it was quite a ball game on Saturday night. The Bulldogs got off to an early lead on a 9-yard pass to Roderick Callaway, then a 3-yard run by, make that a 2-yard run by Keontae Ingram. It was 14-0 Carthage, 4:01 to go in the first. A Gilmer field goal of 29 yards cut it to 14-3. But then Keontae Ingram from 51 yards out gave the Bulldogs a 21-3 lead. The Buckeyes, however, scored twice in a span of 55 seconds on a 15-yard run by Kelton Collier and a 20-yard pass, and the Carthage lead was down to 21-17. The Bulldogs, however, came back and scored twice before the end of the half to lead it 35-17 at the halftime mark. Those 2 scores coming on a 28-yard pass to D. Bowens and a 43-yard pass to D. Bowens. Gilmer then, in the second half, tried an onside kick to start the second half. Carthage recovered. They scored on a 23-yard pass to D. Bowens, his 3rd consecutive touchdown of the ball game. Carthage was up 42-17. Rod Callaway made it 49-17 with 6:53 to play in the third. The Bulldogs were up by 32 points. But then Gilmer scored 3 straight touchdowns on a 7-yard pass, a 47-yard pass, and a 7-yard run by Desmond Jones. And all of a sudden, the Carthage lead was down to 49-37 with 11:48 to go in the ball game. Keontae Ingram scored the final touchdown of the ball game with 8:31 to play on a 16-yard run. 2-point conversion was no good, and the final score was Carthage 55 and Gilmer 37. Here's a look at the statistics in the ball game. Carthage with 21 first downs, Gilmer 20. On the ground, the Bulldogs 279, Gilmer 127. Through the air, Carthage 11 of 24 for 232, Gilmer 32 of 57 for 283 through the air. Total yardage, Carthage 511, Gilmer 410. Turnovers, Carthage had 2, Gilmer with 3. 3 penalties against the Bulldogs for 25 yards, 4 against the Buckeyes for 35. Carthage punted 3 times for a 33-yard average, Gilmer 3 times for a 22-yard average. The Buckeyes are now 3-1 as they head to Nacogdoches next week, and the Carthage Bulldogs are 3-0 going into district play. They'll start District 9 4A Division I play in 2 weeks at home against the Henderson Lions with a 3-0 mark in non-district play for Carthage. The final score once again, Saturday night from Bulldog Stadium in Carthage, Texas, the Carthage Bulldogs 55, the Gilmer Buckeyes 37. For your Sports Beat station, I'm Larry Allen.
Well, Larry, it was billed as a big game, and it ended up being a big game.
Indeed.
It looked like it was going to get ugly for Gilmer, but all of a sudden they scored in a span of 32 seconds, 2 touchdowns, and and score another one, and next thing we know, we've got a ball game on our hands and just hoping that the clock would run out. I think Dustin's in position. I can't see. It's foggy on me up here. Are you there, Dustin?
Not ready yet. Someone stepped in front of me.
Well, you should have first precedence.
Well, I'm number 4 now.
And Henderson won last night, so that's going to set up a good showdown between the Lions and Carthage. I was going
to say Henderson has Chapel Hill next week because, district play starts next week. We're the only district team that doesn't play next week. Yeah.
Oh, so we got
the other 6 do.
Oh, good. So we have a 1-week rest before we start.
Yeah, we got, there's a draw as to when you get the bye, and we got the bye week 1.
Okay, that's good.
Before it ever starts.
I'm glad to know. I thought everybody in our district was off.
No, everybody else is playing next week. Chapel Hill will be going up against Henderson.
Is that in Henderson, you know?
I do not know about that.
Surely they won't have 2 starting now. We got Henderson, then Kilgore, right?
Yeah, it goes. Our district goes home, away, home, away, home, away.
Okay.
Yeah, the second week would be at Kilgore.
So our first 2 tough games are in district right up front. So we'll know where we stand. And we're just waiting for Dustin to get to the coach. And while we wait, let's go back to the office.
Well, I'm Frances Hopkins Frazier, and I decided to go to Winkler Place because I was falling, and I was calling my son to come help me. Therefore, I prayed about it, and Winkler Place came into my mind. God gave me the answer, and I'm in Winkler Place now, and I enjoy living there. I have everything I need. I'm happy at Winkler Place.
At Panola National Bank, we're constantly looking for ways to make community banking even better. Now we're making it easier for you to bank on the go with mobile PNB. Our new mobile banking service allows you to access your accounts directly from your cell phone so you can make transfers, check balances, and search transactions all from the convenience of your cell phone or tablet. Be sure to check out our new free mobile apps in the iTunes Store and the Google Play Store. Panola National Bank, member FDIC, and an equal housing lender.
This is Walter Sparks with XL Ford Lincoln Mercury here in Carthage, encouraging y'all to come out and see our large inventory of new cars, trucks, and SUVs. We have rebates up to $8,000 on selected models, a good selection of pre-owned cars and trucks at very affordable prices. Financing available with excellent service and parts. Check out our website, XL Ford of Carthage, for updates on a regular basis. Remember, we're still on the South Loop and we're still number 1. God bless America and Semper Fi.
Ready, Mark?
Go. At Carthage Furniture, Monty Bacon.
All right, Coach. I know last week you talked to the team after the White House game. You weren't too pleased with the way they played, and you told them last week that next week we'll find out how good we are. Thought overall offense played good as well as the defense, especially the defense kind of stood out tonight against that high-powered offense from Gilmer.
Yeah, we cut them down half their scoring average pretty much, but I'm telling you, we're not very happy right now, Coach Preston and all them in defense, because we got way too much pride to give up 37 points. Just like last week, we wasn't very happy in the way we played offense, so we've got to get better. We know that, but we controlled the screen game. That was a huge deal. And then we didn't give up the big post or the big plays on defense. At least we made them drive and made them earn every inch of it. And, offensively, we got to keep going. I understand, it may not be enough against a great team, and we kind of went stagnant there at the, middle third quarter, start the fourth, and then we turned it on again.
Offensive line really stepped up tonight, had a good rushing attack.
Yeah, we did. We were so upset about our rushing game last week, and we knew we had to get it going. That was the biggest emphasis in practice. Coach Davis and the staff did a great job putting the run game plan together, and then we threw the ball around well. We got to stay balanced to be good, and you saw our receivers make plays, and we got to keep spreading the ball. But I thought the offensive line played well.
you said we had to be physical tonight. I thought we were overall, especially on defense. The secondary had a lot of big hits, and they were right there along with their good receivers tonight as well.
We did, and the games that they had played, the receivers been wide open, and they had to make competitive catches tonight because they were never wide open, and so that was a big deal. On the one. Hey man, how are you? Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Rick. The one. Thing on Mackay, the one touchdown on Mackay was obviously pass interference. He was fit to pick the ball, and the guy shoved him in the back. But those things happen. Great football teams got to overcome those things, and we did tonight.
Coach, a good win. We got 2 weeks off, and we'll be home and against Henderson, first district game in 2 weeks. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you, Red.
This is KGAS. We'll return back to the station.